Greetings and salutations, friends, and happy Easter. Welcome back to Xenonauts 2 for our first UFO assault. Our soldiers are approaching the UFO crash site. I implore you to consider the scientific value of the wreckage while eliminating the surviving extraterrestrials. My work is difficult enough with your men carelessly destroying invaluable alien technology. Well, I will attempt to do my best not to break everything, sir, but as you can already see, there are already aliens right outside of my fucking dropship, so, you know, it is what it is at that point. It very much so is what it is. Blaystone? Right, well, that didn't hit shit. That didn't hit shit either. Very disappointing, Blaystone. Fire everything. Do better. Nice. Right, 9 HP left. That's pretty good. Mantises. Right. I've already got one of those captured, so I don't need to worry so much about grabbing any of these, so I can just miss them constantly. That is an option. I can just do that. Well, on the bright side, it's fucking suppressed. What can I say? And sometimes you can't actually hit an enemy. That's... God damn, this game... God fucking... Sometimes this game XCOM's a lot harder than XCOM does. I'm just gonna... I need to make that assertion. Sometimes this game XCOM's a lot harder than XCOM does. Ah, for the love of... Right, rapidly running out of opportunities to kill this thing. Okay. Well, I don't know why I did that. Well, so much for that. I need more snipers. That's what I've realized. I need more fucking... The pistol shots were even like 50% shots. They weren't even bad shots. Oh well. Maybe I'm lucky and a local Afghan hero will arrive and... Okay, at least it missed 2. Local Afghan hero will arrive and kill the alien for me. That'd be nice. That wasn't even in the same hemisphere. Ah, there we go. Right. Well, okay. That's a slightly dodgy start, mayhaps. Slightly wonky start. But everything's fine. Nobody's dead or anything, so it's good. It's okay. It's not that bad. It's fine. Everything is all right. It's just...
Fire is the answer.
We're just a little bit rusty right off the bat. That's all. Just a tiny little bit. It'll get better. Don't worry. I got through episode 1 with 0 casualties. There's no reason to assume I'm not getting through episode 2 with 0 casualties. Other than the statistical unlikelihood of that event occurring, of course. Other than that, there's no reason to assume. Man, I need better weapons. Weapons that shoot better. Weapons that shoot straighter. Ooh, I can go up on the roof. Would I like to go up on the roof? I would like to go up on the roof. Would I like to go up on the roof immediately? Probably not, but I want to go in that direction. Nolly! Forge Fane. I missed the end of the last stream for this arch. My birthday dinner was still in medical... Uh-oh. Having my innards put back in, or am I dead? No, you've recovered since then. You have recovered. Is Nolly on this mission? I don't think Nolly is on this mission, is he? Maybe he was still in the medical department when we left. Yeah, he might have been. But you're fine. You were bleeding quite badly there, but everything worked out brilliantly. Lots of mantises today, huh? Okay. I wish you could peek around corners in this game, because that's something you can't really do. Oh. I wish you could, like, go up there, like, peek around and, like, you know, shoot like that. That would be lovely. Good effort. Good effort. Yeah. Good effort. Right, that's too far. This is, unfortunately, very much so one of those games where shotguns have an effective range of precisely 2 inches, and any gunfire engaged in above that 2-inch range will not hit anything whatsoever. So, you know, bear that in mind. Well, I mean, you've got a shield, so, I mean, you're kind of good. Unfortunately, I can't actually see around that corner, and I probably don't want to put you on top of there for fear of getting shot by the mantid. Mantid? Mantis? Mantid? Something along those lines. Right, war turkey fight. Having you on top of a building there would not be a bad idea. There's an Afghan hiding on my dropship. Maybe he's expecting to be saved? That's too bad for him, because I intend to do to him what the Americans did to the... Oh, there's the alien dropship. I intend to do to him what the Americans did to the Afghans in the real Afghanistan. Leave him the fuck behind. Listen, it may seem cold and callous, but there's only so much... Oh god, there's more of them. There's only so much space on the dropship, okay? Not everybody can come, and you are not invited. It might seem as... No, don't do that. Fuck's sake. I wasn't going to have him... Oh no. I wasn't going to have him run the longest possible conceivable way. I was going to have him exit the door there, but apparently that was not an option, so I screwed myself out of a shot. Oh god. See, I was going to say, listen, I'm not just taking random shots for no particular reason. I'm doing this for I actually have a very good reason for why I'm doing this. See, every time you shoot a weapon, that's a bit of accuracy you gain. Okay? Every time you fire a weapon, you get a bit of accuracy points for leveling up. So by just randomly blasting loose with my rifles, I am actually making my dudes better. So that is my rationale for why I'm doing what I'm doing. And it does make sense. It's just that, you know, sometimes I end up not killing the alien with the point-blank range shotgun shot, and then I'm suddenly in a lot more trouble. But it makes sense, trust me. It makes a whole ton of sense. Right, you take a position there. Let's do a sweep of this area, just in case there's anything hiding. Nothing? Nothing? Okay, we're good. So this is just a small UFO, so I don't expect there to be all that much stuff aboard it. Now, I have my soldier yet, Arch, or am I still under the table with a footfish? I don't think you have a soldier yet. You should get a soldier, shouldn't you? I hope there's not an alien in this building. There's not an alien in this building. Excellent. Right, we know there's one more little alien engineer in the dropship. I should probably check this place out, just in case. Darth King Debibi. And simulation, I'll take care of that. Sergeant Blazestone, leaving him dangerously out. Oh! The local Afghan with the AK is going to rush into the alien spaceship. Okay, well, if there's a local Afghan here on station, then there's very unlikely to be any aliens over here. Otherwise, they would probably have taken issue with the Afghan security forces by now, I imagine. Almost certainly. So, I do like how a palm tree somehow provides superior cover to a stone well, incidentally. Trees are significantly harder than stone in the Xenonauts universe, which explains a lot about how my armor appears to be utterly ineffective against absolutely everything in the universe. In this world, we don't have a functional understanding of hardness yet, so we kind of just vibe it, what is and is not bulletproof. Oh, what the fuck is that? Okay. Oh. Holy okay. Right, so there's a floating brain inside of the spaceship that just one-shotted my fucking shield. Right, well, there you go. Well, back to cover for you then.
Sir?
Well, that's a little unnerving.
Sir?
Okay, all right. On the flip side, that is a brand new alien that I haven't seen before, which means that is a brand new alien that I wish to gas and put inside of the tomb jar. I like the tomb jar. The tomb jar should be filled with many more strange things. The Afghan security officer has decided that, what was the saying? Caution is the better side of valor? No. There's something else than that. Right, okay. Well, we'll just set up right here. It's the shotgun directly behind me. If something decides to peek out of that spacecraft, it's gonna get some buckshot in the face. I do have a depth charge if I wanted to blow my way in through the rear of the spaceship, but I don't think we're gonna want to do that, because we're gonna want to get this captured as much intact as possible. Oh, hello there. How? How did you miss that? Uh-oh. Ow! Motherfuck, whatever that thing shoots. Okay, whatever that fucking thing fires, it's... Uh-oh. Whatever that thing fires, it is fucking awful. Okay, well, first and foremost, flashbang the flying, floating brain What were you... Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was about to say, how were you not suppressed by that? You must have been suppressed by that. Umbra's Legion, put me in coach as a heavy, please. Okay, we can do that once we get back to base. Okay, listen, I'm just gonna... That did nothing. Okay. That did absolutely nothing. Very well. Okay, so that's suppressed. This is good. Just... What the fuck is this thing made out of? Okay, so it apparently has enough armor to just more or less generally ignore anything and everything I'm doing to it, which is a pinch unfortunate. So... How can none of my guys throw anything correctly today? So instead, we're gonna go for the gas it approach. Right. We are gassing. We are gassing it like fucking mad. And we're gonna try and stun it. Assuming it can be stunned. It's a floating giant brain. Oh. Surely, yeah. That's what I thought, you piece of shit. You don't have enough action points to do anything else, do you? Oh, you are in a tasty potential position today, my friend. Right, first and foremost, make sure it can't take any Overwatch shot, so flashbang its ass. Nice. Now, hit it with the trank stick. Yeah! Mentok. That's what you get for coming fucking with the Earthlings. You get the shit kicked out of you with nightsticks. That is what you get. You should have a mask, right? Yes, you do. That is what you get. You get your ass beat with nightsticks. And then you get gassed. This is how I would like the aliens to understand Earth. Just basically the stop resisting meme. Running on a constant, uninterrupted loop as countless aliens get brained. And then the rest get gassed. There we go. Right, that thing should be getting so thoroughly gassed now that... I mean, I'm just gonna go in a little bit, just in case. Hello, fellow Afghan. Gee, how are you? How are you alive? This is one of those "it's right behind me, isn't it" moments. Yeah, it is indeed right behind you. Right. Nightstick! 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 There. To be fair, that poor alien was running through like 15 clouds of smoke to get there, so he was probably a little confused by the time he finally emerged from the smoke.
Sir?
Probably a little confused. A little bit.
Sir?
Oh, well, that went pretty fucking well, didn't it? Award for bravery. Again, the award for bravery is complete UFO crash site mission against the 1+2 all attributes. Neato Cheeto. That went pretty well. Dasuka Taizaga almost feel bad for the aliens. Archie's a massive nightstick abuser and bully. Just bonks them over the head and sends the aliens to the molestation lab. Yes. That's how we do. Helmut Kringsman, happy Easter, old man. I hope you had a great day. Doom 2016. It's been a pretty nice evening so far, yes. Let me add that to the Doom 2016 fund. Also, we have reintroduced the calendar now as well, so people can donate for their favorite calendar ladies too. Let's see. Add that to Doom. That was a pretty good first UFO mission. I don't even think anybody got really hurt. And we managed to eat both of the actually dangerous thing with our shields. Which is, exactly what the shields are supposed to do. Eat the incredibly dangerous things. Elenium. Elenium is a yellow crystalline material that sits at the heart of most recovered alien devices. It seems to act like a futuristic battery, storing power at astonishing levels of energy density. A small sample of elenium holds more energy than hundreds of liters of fuel oil at a fraction of the weight. Yet elenium is also incredibly stable. It emits no heat nor harmful radiation, and though brittle, it releases no energy when fractured. How the fuck would that even work? Instead, the gentle glow that emanates from its surface is the only hint of the vast power locked within. Such a substance can be transformative for human technology. Indeed, many previous far-fetched ideas, e.g. handheld laser weapons, already seem rather more feasible. However, copious amounts of elenium will be required to make them a reality, and manufacturing it lies well beyond our capabilities. Instead, we must liberate what we need for our fallen foes. UFO Scout. The Scout is a small UFO that measures approximately 20 meters from nose to tail and carries only a handful of crew. Though highly advanced, it remains easy prey for our Angel interceptors. The first reason for this poor maneuverability, the rear thruster array, is an extremely efficient ion drive, a form of propulsion that excels when traversing the vacuum of space but lacks the raw thrust required to change direction quickly in atmosphere. The second is survivability. While the hardened skin of the vessel is impressively tough, it is less than a millimeter thick, nowhere near enough to withstand modern munitions. Indeed, one suspects this armor may be no more than a heat shield intended to protect the vessel during planetary approach. Additionally, while the energy weapons mount on the Scout is reasonably effective, it does not appear designed specifically for combat. It is fitted with a variety of different beam emitters, few of which seems to have any obvious military application. Indeed, the real problem is such weapons tend to generate a powerful EMP effect when discharged into the atmosphere. Humanity's most advanced fighter jets are thus worthless against alien vessels, with whole squadrons liable to simply fall from the sky with their electronics fried, should they even attempt to approach one. One therefore suspects the Scout is primarily a scientific vessel, designed on the assumption that human aircraft pose little threat. A miscalculation, given the primitive vacuum tube avionics on our interceptors are not susceptible to EMPs. Ha-ha, alien! We are so unfathomably primitive, your superior technology doesn't even work on us! I don't know if that's the flex that we think it is. But hey, it works, so... It works, so I guess. Knight's Shroud. Is that the last guy we have available? We do. Okay, I need to recruit more fucking soldiers. Mojo Silver, chance to die for Archer's Glory. Give me a shotgun so I can die faster. Lol. That's the spirit. Hexy, hi, Archer. Do you see we flew into middle of Iran, made our own FARP, rescued our dome pilot, and then blew up our own stuff on the way out? USA. I did see that. It actually went pretty damn well. It went very well, in fact. And I do like all of the cope on social media around it as well. Like, the Americans wasted so much on rescuing a pilot, we would have just left him there. I don't know if that's the flex that everybody seems to think it is. Oh, 37 hit points is really, really bad. But 58 accuracy, though. But 37 hit points is really, really bad. It's really, really, really quite awful. Jan Winkler would not make a terrible assaulter, so let's get those two. Right, what was I doing? I was expanding research capabilities. Yes, I was. So let's save some money for that. I've got loads of points, which is nice. We've got the Mars platform. Alien magnetic weapons. There are a variety of different magnetic weapons employed by the extraterrestrials, each with their own unique strength and weaknesses, but all appear to utilize the same coil gun technology to accelerate their projectiles. The design is relatively straightforward. The barrel contains a linear arrangement of electromagnetic rings, which flip polarity as the bullet passes through them, first pulling it towards the ring, then pushing it away. Higher rates of fire remains possible, as the electronics in the gun can time this process to the microsecond. Aside from their greater muzzle velocity, magnetic weapons thus act much like conventional firearms. This even applies to their ammunition, which bears a striking resemblance to human equivalent and inflict almost indistinguishable wounds. I believe this is deliberate. The extraterrestrials almost certainly have access to more deadly weapons than these, as a coil gun is a relatively low-tech solution for a species capable of interstellar travel. One suspects they are sacrificing firepower for subterfuge. Sadly, the aliens have taken precautions to prevent us from turning their own weapons against them. The trigger mechanism is DNA locked to the intended user, something easily defeated in a laboratory, but not on the battlefield. Nonetheless, we still have learned a great deal from studying them. Indeed, it should be relatively straightforward, even by the low standards of our engineering department, to manufacture similar electromagnetics from alien alloys and create barrel accelerators to boost the damage of our own firearms. I mean, yeah, but the first step of accelerator weapons are never worthwhile, so I think we're basically just gonna ignore the shit out of that, thank you very much. Right, well, obviously we're gonna go for Illenium Power next. Professor Gaius Balthasar here will tell us how the aliens do their things. Yes. He knows. Private Night Shroud. Private William Connors and Jen Winkler. Right. Andrew Brooks. Oh, can I not? Why can I not rename them from this screen? That is just kind of silly, and you know it. Right, Umbral wanted to be a heavy. Okay, this guy is actually a pretty good heavy. Umbral Legions. He's a good heavy. He'll be an... Oh, he needs to be a heavy, because he needs to be sitting way back to not get shot at, because if he gets shot at, he's going to die really quickly and really hard. Oh well, that is, as they say, not my problem. And Mojo Silva wanted a shotgun. This guy is not a bad shotgunner. He could have higher health, though. He could definitely have higher health. He could definitely have higher health. Raven, Ashley, stop ignoring the hot and sweet husbando. Go Izukiya Midoriya for the calendar. I shall add that to Izuki's account. There you go. Ah, Izuki. See, I liked him a lot more before the way they ended. I don't like the way they ended. It felt like it really undermined him. But he was a great carrier up until... He was a great character up until then. Right. We have... missiles. And we are seeing shit get shot down in America. I wonder if I have the range to go over there. Training center just finished at Big Nose Central. Lovely, lovely. Living capacity, storage capacity, training rate 3, training efficiency 100. Okay, so we've got 100% training rate now. Fantastic. Oh. Launch the fighters. Alright, let's see how these new fancy pants missiles work, shall we? Oh, okay. That is a substantially increased range, yes. Nice. Nice, nice, worthwhile. Okay, I have 214 saved up. How long till I get the... I've got 1 day until I get the laboratory up. Excellent. Okay, perfect. Laboratory is up and running. Let's get some more scientists then. Okay, I need money now, right? Burn that. Nice. 19 researchers, that's pretty good. I think next up we're going to start saving for a second base to extend radar coverage. I think that's going to be the next priority. Get a second base up, begin building that second base up, and begin building Foxtrot interceptors or Angel interceptors to start occupying it. That will be the next, which is 100 points. And I'm probably gonna want like, what, fucking $2 million bucks, probably? Because I'm gonna need radar, I'm gonna need like, preferably 3 hangars, but I guess I could only need 2. And I'm probably gonna need like that. Okay, so radar, 500,000. 3 hangars, that's 200,000, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, a million. Then generators to power it, so 1.1, 1.2, 1.5 probably. And then I'm going to want missile batteries to defend it, which is... yeah, I'm going to need like $2 million fucking dollars. Which is goddamn expensive. Very expensive. Jazuka Taizago, if you find a blue-eyed, blonde, Aryan Norwegian, put me in. I like big guns and mechs, but I do not think pilots is a thing here. How much for a name? What's our price? 10? Is it $10 or something? It's cheap. $10 for a name and 2 for a respawn. Which nobody's died yet, which is pretty amazing, honestly. I have done fantastic. Next funding report in 7 days. Actually, what's my funding report now? Where is my funding now? Where's my funding? Ah. Minus $350,000. Yeah, I'm basically just a terrorist cartel at this point still. Nobody likes me, nobody gives me money. I'm just a bunch of paranoid lunatics that are shooting down alien craft. Everybody ignores me. There are several methods one can use to draw out the vast reserves of power contained within aluminium, each varying greatly in efficiency and complexity. The easiest method of extracting energy is simply to place a pair of electrodes anywhere on the aluminium crystal, literally plugging it into a circuitry as if it were a battery. The substance will then output a constant flow of electricity that is proportional to the size of the sample used. Unfortunately, this process will cause it to radiate away significant amounts of excess energy as light and heat. This is merely wasteful and inefficient when using small quantities of aluminium, but with larger amounts it begins to become dangerous. This approach is thus best suited for use in smaller devices, such as weapons and equipment used by soldiers. Although energy efficiency is less than 30%, the space efficiency and low overall weight usually makes up for this. By contrast, in situations where size and weight are less of a constraint, one can achieve greater safety and performance by constructing a reactor around the aluminum. Yeah, I was about to say, just fill water around it and you've basically got a reactor right there. This captures the excess heat and converts it into electricity, which almost doubles the effectiveness of the process. Indeed, the extraordinary energy output of these reactors may allow a quantum leap in the performance of our aircraft.
Heresy's the question.
I don't know if we should put boiler reactors on aircraft, but I shall shortly begin preparing research proposals for new craft capable of putting them to use. Yet most efficient of all are nitrogen-cooled aluminium generators, which add delicate arrays of photovoltaic cells to bring conversion rates of energy into electricity up above 80%. Though far too bulky for general use, one suspects they would make an excellent replacement for the diesel turbines in our existing generator room. I mean, laser weaponry. Definitely line that shit up. What do you got? Elenium. Oh, God. 50? I mean, that would solve basically all of my power problems forever, so there is that, but that's a lot of fucking Elenium to spend on more Sparky bits. Ambush? Ambush, you say? Chickadoo. Okay, I was freaking out. 2 mil for name was too pricey. Honestly, I mean, at the rate that we're filling up, we might need to increase the fucking price point at this point. Or I need to kill my soldiers quicker. I need to replenish the soldiers, actually. Yeah, let's identify some new recruits. Do I have any Norwegians? I want some Norwegians, goddammit. Fucking Swede. No Norwegians, only a Swede. Disgusting. Dave Morrison, make me grenadier. It's great for walls and map shaping. Also, I think if aliens were real, the French and many European governments would compete on who could roll over faster. Which Euro country would resist the most? Actually, that's not bad stats for a assaulter. Nova Lindberg. Oh, hi you then. All of my assaulters are women somehow. 64 accuracy is also pretty fucking great. Not bad stats overall either, but Harley Murphy is superior. Yep, the Australian woman is braver, bigger, tougher, stronger in every way than the Soviet Spetsnaz guy. Very progressive. I like it. 60 hit points is nice, but 37 strength is not nice. That's a pretty good stat line, too. Yeah. There, I got some more soldiers. Just so we can fill up on more names. Oh, fuck. Okay, thank God. I've got 2 more hours. I was about to panic there. 7 Central sends 7 new scientists arrived at Big Nose Station. Right, an ambush, huh? Okay, all right. Ambush. Right, I'm thinking we might actually want some heavies then. So 12 Dirge. And Umbral's Legion. Couple snipers, Catan Star. Who else is a good sniper? Do I even have any more snipers? Fire everything. Yep, 2 snipers. Okay. And I'm thinking Mojo Silver. 1 assaulter. The Mars would not be a terrible idea, potentially. But I also just want to get, points on people. So let's bring Rifleman for the last bit. Yeah, Rifleman. Make sure you've all got the Warden armor equipped. Loads of Riflemen. So try and get some DPS out and about. There we are. The heavies don't actually need heavy armor, honestly. The assaulters do. The assaulter does, but the heavies don't actually need heavy armor. Not really. Not truly. Not actually. In my opinion, they don't need them. Right. Grenades. Grenades. You only need 1 reload. You don't need more than that. This isn't some kind of extended deployment here. You just need to go in, destroy loads of shit, get back out. Nice and simple. No problems. Right. Maybe I keep a demolition charge. Yes, maybe we keep a demolition charge this once. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Josh Lee comes Earthman with the breach kit in Iraq. Use me if you wish against these Xeno scum to remind them it is a man who is made in God's image. It is man who is made in God's image, it is true. And Finn Khan, happy Easter everyone. Can I ask for a sword spot? Any is okay, but we prefer sniper, if possible. If I get more people. I need people to die more quickly so I can get more slots. Who knows? Okay, this is an ambush, right? So, I'm assuming I'm the one doing the ambushing. If not, I'm gonna be in trouble. This is an ambush, which means this is the one time I'm actually going to have an advantage. Oh, it is an ambush. This is one time I'm actually gonna have an advantage, which means this is probably that is a lot of dudes though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a lot of dudes. That's a lot of dudes. Right.
You ignorant slut.
So, we're placing our heavy over here so he can just burst in all of that. And then we've got another heavy. We can burst in there, suppressing all of that. Can I... No rooftops for me to sit on, unfortunately.
Service guarantees citizenship.
I mean, that looks like just a straight shot, so no problems. A nice little grenade, if necessary. We've got more riflemen. Yep, get in a position there. This is nice. I rarely get to do anything like this where I actually have the advantage at the beginning of the game. This is very enjoyable. I like this. Alright, we got 2 sneakers. In fact, you know what? If anything, I might be able to double top with the sniper rifle here. Oh god, if this goes terribly wrong, I'm gonna be very upset. As I do notice that I'm spreading my troops out a little bit more than I might necessarily have wanted to, under normal circumstances. We just need to kill people here. That's it. We just need to kill loads of dudes. We just need to kill loads of dudes and not get killed in return. Can I see through this? I hope I can see through this. We just gotta kill loads of dudes and not get killed in return. That's it. It's pretty simple. And Mojo Silva, can you take out that guy over there? Probably. A couple of shotgun blasts, maybe a dead pack thrown. Maybe you're safer over here. So I don't want to destroy the trucks, because the trucks have valuable shit in them. So I do need to be a little bit careful about where I, you know, toss out grenades and shit. Where do I put the shotgunner? Ah, that's a good question, actually. There. All right, boys. That's a lot of bad people. Ow. 1. Ow. Damn. Sergeant Major fire everything. He's the best little sniper. He now is good enough to the point where you can take... Oh, and I can't see through the fucking bush, of course. He's now good enough to the point where he can shoot 2 snapshots a turn, which is pretty amazing. Well, I was hoping to shoot him, but okay. Okay, he's suppressed. That's good. Yeah, not being able to shoot with this guy is a bit of a unfortunate problem, actually. Well, nice. 79% shot. So he's suppressed. He is not suppressed. %100 shot. 1 hit point. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you shitting me? Because I feel like you're taking the piss. Alright, fuck. I've got him. I can't let him live on 1 hit point either. That's the worst part. Oh, I just realized if I do this, I'm gonna suppress my own fucking guy, aren't I? Oh, oops. Whoops. Okay, well. Well, I hit him with 1 of them. That's not too bad. Oh, God. Okay. I don't have enough firepower to deal with all of this. I don't have enough firepower to deal with all of this. Okay, you go into the... That was dangerous. Okay, try not to suppress my... Okay, thank you. Right. That could have gone worse. I could have suppressed my own teammates doing that, but I didn't. And you can't actually see because there's a honking big fucking plant in front of me. Okay, just flashbang that guy. Right. And just sit there in ambush. Okay. That was not terrible. We've got 1 enemy unsuppressed, which is a pinch unfortunate. We've got 1 there bleeding unsuppressed and 2 enemies suppressed middle. That could have gone worse. It could have gone better. Could have gone worse, could have gone better. Right, so far they haven't really been able to put up. Ow. Alright, the Warden armor stops it. Hasta la vista, baby. I unload into the wall directly in front of me because I am legitimately, actually, unironically, a little retarded. I do wish I'd put my snipers in slightly less retarded positions. That would have helped a lot. If the snipers were actually in position to fucking shoot, that would have helped a lot. Alright, flashbang him. Okay, that was a much longer walk than I was thinking it was, and that puts me in a bit of danger. Right. He's suppressed, so smoke his ass. That should neutralize him. There. If he wants to move out of that, I think he's going to stun himself doing so. No, he isn't, but he is going to have so few time units left that it doesn't fucking matter. So, burst fire, please. Thank you. That went pretty fucking well. I got all of the trucks, I killed all of the bad guys, and everybody got out with basically only a slight injury. A slight injury. 1 little pistol bullet fired at point blank range. Mojo Silva isn't even really injured. He's fine. He's perfectly okay. Just a small, like, dunk to the chest. Nothing big, nothing problematic at all. Xenonauts. So is the plan for Warcraft 3 to play both campaign and the bonus campaign? Will we do Frozen Throne Con as well? Basic, Frozen, Founding. Well, I was definitely doing basic. And maybe Frozen Throne? We'll see. Like, my worry is that by the time I get to Frozen Throne, the campaign will have run its usual course. You know, this can be FinCon. That the campaign will have run its course, and by that time, like, 100 people are watching, at which point it's no longer quite worth it anymore. Haley Murphy. I know David asked for a grenadier, but I don't know if I want to give you a grenade, because I kind of hate the grenades. 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 I kind of really hate the grenades. 67 accuracy. That's more sniper territory than anything else.
Service guarantees citizenship.
And a lot of good stuff, too. There. David Morrison gets to be a transvestite in my show. Enjoy your newfound breasts and lack of penis. Well, yeah, that isn't going to help me. Invasion begins! 27 days. Right, okay. We're about to enter the period of fun and games. Fun and games are about to begin. Laser weaponry. That's more like it. The remarkable properties of Millennium have finally brought handheld laser weapons within our grasp, Commander. A prospect that appears to have generated a significant degree of excitement among the rest of our organization. Although annoying, this enthusiasm is not misplaced. My research suggests lasers will substantially outperform our existing ballistic firearms in terms of damage output, and are much easier to aim due to the projectile traveling at the speed of light. The laser apparatus in these weapons is relatively simple, differing little from those already commonplace in modern electronics. The challenge has always been that delivering sufficient power for military use requires an energy source the size of a truck, rather defeating the point of making the man portable in the first place. Thankfully, the enormous energy density of Millennium virtually eliminates this problem. Though heavier than an equivalent ballistic weapon and requiring more frequent reloads, these lasers can be carried by all but our most feeble soldiers. Finally, as you're no doubt ignorant of the finer points of laser physics, know that these weapons are not heat rays. As such, they do not cut or burn their victims, rather they are beams of coherent light that pulse many hundreds of times per second, superheating and blasting away the surface of the target with each one. Such weapons have little trouble tearing apart wounds in biological flesh, but also extremely destructive, though not penetrative, against harder targets such as enemy armor or battlefield terrain. That's more like it. 135, easy aiming, low recoil. That's more like it. Right. Millennium alloys, quite a lot for each. A lot of money too. But laser. Right. So the invasion begins in 26 days. Do I continue saving for a second base? Or do I say fuck it and get my crew some actual weapons? I mean, I would like to also get the aluminium generator, but I ain't getting that for a while. And if I get weapons, I'm not gonna get that for an even longer while. But like without weapons, like the video game gets infinitely harder. So One would think prioritizing weapons would be the wise thing to do here. The problem too is I am so far away from getting another base. So I've got enough funding now to raise funds twice, which is $1 million. And I'm going to need twice that for a base, which is a problem. A big problem. I think I'm gonna go for the guns. All right, let's pop the money. Right, so what I'm gonna want most of all is probably what's gonna help me the most? Shotguns. Shotguns are gonna be a big deal. Oh, right, I have no Elenium, so 2 shotguns. And oh, that's basically all the Elenium I have, which is mildly unfortunate. But shotguns are the highest priority, I think, regardless. And second priority would probably be pistols. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, second priority would probably be pistols. Oh, another scout. Okay, that sounds brilliant. Let's head out there. We are going to need a couple of shields now, though. Get to 12 dirge. Let's get in rogue handler. Do I want to try single shield? Single shield, double sniper. It's a bit of a risky biscuit. It's a bit of a risky biscuit. Let me try, because normally... Oh, God, am I... Nope, it's fine. Normally, I like having 2 shields, but having 2 shields is a lot less offensive power, I will admit. Because, of course, the pistol isn't worth much in 98% of cases, so you're basically 2 guns down. And the shotgun, albeit good, is only good at farting distances. Which also kind of means that you're another weapon down, really. Oh, a hardy Arctic explorer with his shotgun. Now, the flip side of that is that the... Oh, God, this is a lot more built up than I was perhaps anticipating. A lot more built up than I was perhaps anticipating, indeed. The flip side is, of course, that you don't have any pushing power. Because the shield is what gives you the ability to be mobile and aggressive. Without the shield, you are putting your very, very soft and very, very squishy troopers in tremendous danger every time you do anything, which is non-ideal. A lot of civvies wandering about today. A lot of civvies wandering about today. And I did pick the absolute worst possible match to try out dropping a shield. As 2 snipers is really not what is the best thing suited for this map at the moment. Not at all. Basically, the alien UFO landed directly up top a far northern Russian Arctic research station, apparently. Okay, nothing there. This really does feel excessively dangerous now. Alright, let's get you up there. And the sniper can follow suit for some high ground. Yeah, no, oh god. Not having two shields makes me so much more nervous than before. It makes me so much more nervous. Oh, hello. Ah, a gray. Wait, do I have a gray? I don't think I have a gray, do I? I don't think I have a gray, so... I think this will be... Really? You couldn't shoot past the fucking... This will be a brilliant opportunity to get myself a gray. Alright, let's get on that. Alright, have a little peek around that corner. Nothing. Nice. Ah. Still nothing. It is eerily quiet, which I don't know if I like. Worryingly quiet. Very, very, very worryingly quiet. I mean, it is just a scout UFO, so it's not going to have that many dudes on it, but still. Even so. I did hear a weapon fire from over here. I'm nervous about this building. That could house aliens. Okay. That was 57 damage, so whatever did that was dangerous. Oh, hello. That's another gray. Well, it ran the fucking gambit and got punished for it. Nice. There's the other gray. Bap. Bap. Oh. Fuck. Listen, just block it in that fucking room, okay? Just block it in the room. Just block it in the room and everything will be fine. He's just pushing him into the room with the shield. Like, no! You will be gassed, you filthy alien scum! God, these... I kind of feel bad for the aliens. They must have arrived at just the worst planet in the galaxy. The aliens that get shot are the happy ones. They're like, oh, thank God. At least the barbaric locals only killed me. I saw what happened to fucking Jeff. I do not want to go out the way Jeff went out. Oh, hello. I saw what you guys did to Jeff. I'm not going out that way, says the alien as he throws himself at my guns. 45%? Oh, sorry! Of course. Night Shroud, could you please try to not kill our friends and allies? Is that something you could try? Is that something you could manage to do? Fucking trade. I know they're Russians, but you can't just shoot them. Local soldier has panicked. Yeah, I understand. I get it. Just don't shoot me back, please. That was an accident. Please. Oh, well, fuck. Somehow the alien in the fucking smoke missed both times at point blank range. Not sure how it did that, but I'm happy that it did. All right. Mojo Silver. Nightstick. Nightstick. Mojo! What the fuck, dude? God fucking damn it. What the fuck, Mojo? What the fuck? Okay. It's fine. Just keep keeping him in that room. In fact, you know, just give him a little... There we go. There we go. That's all we needed. Screw the nightstick. He just needed a quick 9mm round to the forehead. That was what was required. Don't miss. Second time, please. How? That's two 50% shots. How? How do you fuck that up? Oh, God. Suddenly, Night Shroud is in a lot of trouble because Night Shroud can't fucking shoot straight. God, this has been a bad day for ex-Xenonauts everywhere. Just a genuinely bad day all around. Shit. How do I... Shit. All right, Night Shroud, hold your fucking breath. This is my best bet to keep your incompetent ass alive. Right. Okay, luckily the alien decided to not punish Night Shroud for whiffing 2 point-blank shots. Thank God for that. Can I just, like, come over here and, like... Yes, I can. Nice shot, Umbrella Legions. Right, okay. Everything is going better. Rogue Handler is suffering a tiny bit from just massive smoke inhalation, but other than that, he's feeling pretty good. Not too bad, not too bad. So the UFO's got to be over here somewhere, then, one assumes. There we are. Can you, no. Tree's in the way. Can you get up there? No. You can get up there, however. Right. Jump down, and we'll get you into a better sniping position to overlook that UFO. Oh. That was just a Russian. Okay. I wonder if there's going to be another one of those floating heads inside of that, because the floating head was kind of nasty. Umbra Legion will place him there for Overwatch.
Here's the question.
I want to be careful about using it though, because if I fire a saw full auto in this direction, it's going to be a big problem for any guys I have actually trying to breach the UFO. For fairly obvious reasons. Right. I am making the educated guess that that's going to be the majority of the bad guys outside. Catan, stop. You're going to be a close quarters sniper today, buddy. The best kind of sniper. The kind that's got a 360 no-scope the enemy. The Tic Tacs got my back. Greetings, I see you're practicing for the future. May I request a named character? I promise on your side. Of course you may. And Featherboo becomes a member. Welcome, welcome. Volume Hill, reporting Sniper Duty Commander. Also, how about Pointy-Fied VTM campaign case cast for the calendar? To spare the suffering, VTM Redemption. We should deal soon. And Boohoo Art is too good at making money. To be fair, XCOM is making way more money than I was expecting it to. I was really thinking this would be a silly little niche game that nobody would like, but so far the audience has responded very well to it. And to be fair, I thought the exact same thing about Terra Invicta. That would be a silly little niche game that nobody would like, and that was actually very popular, so I guess I am underestimating my audience's autism. Right, you can shoot from here, right? Yes. Excellent. Take a knee. Rest of you, maintain Overwatch in case anything nasty pops out of that door. Alright. Oh, hi! Right. First and foremost, let's move you away. Secondly, Bert. Wow. That... How did you get... What the fucking video game? What do you mean? What the... You... No. Yes... So the alien that got sprayed by that, the other guys inside the ships are fucking hunky-dory, but Blaystone over here is like, oh no, weapons fire. Oh no. Right, at least War Turkify can still shoot straight. Fucking Christ. Alright, take out the big brain thing. I don't need another one of those alive, and they're fucking dangerous. Oh. Oh, I did not expect you to be able to get an Overwatch shot from there. Alright. Get them suppressed, then start filling it with gas. I really feel like, okay, they should probably just take away stun from allies, honestly. Like, not like completely 100%, like it should still be possible to suppress your own guys, but it should basically require you to shoot practically directly at them to receive suppression from a friendly weapon. This is a little risky. Flashbang! Because normally, of course, when you're deploying a flashbang or like a stream of automatic gunfire like that, you're making people aware, like you're set up and being like, okay, well, I'm gonna fire over here now, you know? He knows who's behind him. He's not I should turn that off. He's not unaware that this is going to happen. And so to freak out and be so suppressed that you can't even act in the next turn is just... It's just a little bit fucking ridiculous, is what I'm getting at. It's just a little fucking ridiculous. Hello there, Brown Russian. Have you come to watch me invade this alien spaceship? Pretty brave of you, honestly. Gas! You know, I don't actually know how much the stun goes away each turn. Like how much anti-stun they regenerate. I am not actually certain. But what I do know is that if I simply just fill the entire spaceship with gas, then the aliens will eventually pass out from it. This I do know. Sectoid scientist has fallen unconscious. There we go, that's one more. Wait, sectoid scientists. Are there different kind of sectoids? Should I be capturing all of the colors? Do I need to collect them all?
Are you ready to wreck this yellow mare's fluttery buttery bud?
I might need to collect them all. Let's operate under the assumption that I need to collect them all. And I have plenty of gas. Gas, gas, gas. Suppressed. Let's give it a double wallop of the gassing. Stun 13. It's gotta be getting pretty fucking woozy by now, surely. Right. Nightstick! There we go. Perfect. Wait, why is the mission not over? Because there are still enemies around. Uh-oh. They're not inside of the ship, are they? No? No, there's definitely nothing inside of the ship.
Are you ready to wreck this yellow mare's fluttery buttery bud?
Okay, that's a little unnerving, because I'd been assuming this whole time that there weren't any more enemies around, and I've been operating under that assumption, meaning I've been leaving my ass completely unguarded, etc. Okay, if I was a single lone alien hiding from a bunch of savage barbarians, gassing my comrades, and nightsticking them, where would I be? Over here? I imagine there's just one sectoid hiding in a corner somewhere, hearing the panicked broadcast of his buddies in alienese, like, oh my god, they're breaching the hull! No! They're throwing in gas! Choking! Just horrified, screaming noises from the crew.
Fire is the answer.
And finally, at the end, one of them was like, one of them's coming inside! He's holding a stick! Thwack, 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 thwack. Garbled barbarian noises in the distance. Loosely translated into stop resisting. Stop resisting. Oh, there we go. Wow, you were all the way over there, huh? That was aggressive. I don't know why I did that. That was way too aggressive. This poor last alien has got to be fucking traumatized. And now he's just running away. He's literally just fleeing. He knows what happens to his kind on Earth. He knows what happens. He knows. Can I still see him? There we are. Mission complete. And just in time for Dane Newell Bauer for $100. Jesus. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Good afternoon, Art. Hope you and chat are enjoying the delation of extraterrestrials. Humanity first. World conflict. Soviet assault. It is a pretty damn good game. Yes, I'm quite enjoying it a lot. Well, then, conflict. Soviet assault. That actually finishes it. Well, then, conflict. Soviet assault is funded. Thank you very much, Dane Newell Bauer. Thank you. We must play our little celebration animation. There are more certain rules to play by. 1, men must be in groups of 2, plus always have heavies or grenadiers to blow through cover, and 3, open door firing squad. Closed door. Unfortunately, you're not even allowed to close the little silly door for the alien UFOs. Like, you know how to open them, but you're not intelligent enough to close the door again so as to not get shot. Master Huntsman, I want to do my part protecting our beautiful planet from disgusting, degenerate, vile Xenos. Make me a medic man. Okay, let's see. Do I have enough soldiers for everybody? I need to start filling the fucking casualties list. I really need to start filling the casualties list. All right, Andrew Brooks. There's a medic. There's a medic from Master Huntsman. And there's Nolly. He's alive again. Okay, I need to recruit more soldiers. Right. What we got? 64 accuracy. It's not bad, but his strength is kind of shit. 47 accuracy. Roman Pyotok. He will make a decent heavy weapons dude. Didn't somebody request a sniper, too? Or am I confused? Am I confused? Didn't somebody... Valimir wanted to be a sniper, right? There we go. Valimir wanted to be a sniper. Okay, well, he is a decent sniper, so let's get him in there. And since Dane donated so much, he gets to be a Irish woman, the lowest of the low. An Irish female. That truly is the harshest of punishment I can conceivably grant to you. There we go. I knew I hadn't gotten a sect on. Autopsy, Mentarch. The Mentarch is a grotesque alien creature that resembles an enormous fleshy brain with a single oversized eyeball protruding from the front section. As one might expect, this biological tissue is extremely soft and can easily be damaged using only human hands. Strangely, your soldiers report Mentarchs to be surprisingly resilient foes, as even a single shot from a modern rifle could catastrophically damage something so delicate. I can only assume these creatures employ a miniaturized energy shield for protection. The mechanical section of the creature sits within an armored shell fabricated from alien alloys. The innards consist of a sizable Elenium power unit and an extensive array of electronic communications components plus the integrated weapon systems. The design of this weapon appears consistent with standard alien plasma rifle, but the ability to draw power directly from the Mentarch's power unit allows it to overcharge the emitter and inflict heavier damage than its handheld cousins. I've noticed, yes. A network of vectored thrusters allow the Mentai to hover in place or slowly propel itself to a new position. Around these thrusters are 8 mechanical tentacles that end in fine points, presumably used for manipulating nearby objects when required. As I swallow my own tongue. DNA sequencing suggests Mentak is chimeric, containing genetic material from a number of different sources. Indeed, even small quantities of human DNA are present. Sadly, what motivated the aliens may have had for creating such a bizarre creature remains a mystery. Mentak corpse analysis. Observation. Okay. Mentak. A living Mentak is a surreal sight to behold, Commander. The subject remains entirely passive within its containment unit, patiently hovering in place while it endlessly scans the surroundings with a single large eye. Nothing has changed since the creature first arrived in my laboratory. At no point has it shown signs of anger, boredom, or discomfort. Application of an electric shock will cause it to adopt a defensive posture, but after approximately 30 seconds it will simply return to its previous position. This is not the behavior of a fully sentient life form. Indeed, the fact that the Mentak are only encountered within the confines of a UFO perhaps hint at their purpose: servitors. I suspect they are powerful biological computers networked directly into their vessel's control system to assist with the piloting hyperdrive navigation. Sentinels. Sentinels? Servitors. They are also formidable opponents on the battlefield. You are no doubt aware of the power of their integrated plasma cannon, but their dexterous tentacles are also easily capable of generating the force to break bones, as one of my less alert underlings recently discovered. As suspected, Mentaks do indeed employ a miniaturized energy shield to protect their fragile biological sections. Yet detailed scans of the shield envelope have revealed the coverage is not uniform. A number of weak spots have been identified, hopefully boosting the damage your soldiers inflict on these creatures. Secton observation, I guess? Right, let's get another pistol. And a precision laser and a laser rifle. Right, that's a good amount of stuff. That is a good amount of stuff right there. That is a good amount of weapons. That'll keep me competitive for the immediate future, one would think. Right, Chloe Nolan. Dean Newell Bauer. In Newell Bauer. And Valamir wanted to be a sniper. Who's the sniper? Which one of you is the sniper? Nova Lindbergh? No, it's you. There you go, that's a sniper. A nice little sniper. You're pathetically weak, but, well, you know. That is not my problem now, is it? No. And the Tic Tac got my back. And be an assaulter. There. The Tic Tac got. Close enough for government work. I can assure you, one of the scariest sights in this galaxy is being trapped in a room with an angry human holding a stick. That is true. That is not necessarily a comfortable position for anyone to be in. Right, and so I am back to... oh, never mind, section. So I am back to saving for a base. Our captured Secton is a curious creature in many regards. Although it has demonstrated a range of emotional states since being placed within the containment tube, it does not appear particularly interested in communication. This may be due to psychology rather than obstinance, as Sectons have underdeveloped vocal cords, and I believe their intelligence may be primarily oriented towards spatial awareness and problem solving. If these creatures are indeed telepathic, one suspects our prisoner may not understand we are trying to communicate at all. Indeed, interviews with your soldiers suggest that Sectons become incredibly deadly opponents when encountered along Scions. Have I encountered any Scions yet? So they may arise from the capability to telepathically exchange visual data. If so, it would hardly be a surprise to see their accuracy increase when around such creatures. Testing revealed our captives capable of quickly solving complex assembly puzzles, even presented with presumably unfamiliar tools and mechanical components. I suspect it enjoys this. On occasion, we observe the Secton dismantle a completed puzzle and immediately solve it again using a more efficient method. My suspicion is that these creatures evolved as pack hunters, but have since found a role in extraterrestrial society performing complex manual work. I certainly consider them superior to our own engineers, given the speed and precision with which they seem to work, and the blissful silence in which they do. That's a bit cruel. Heavy lasers. Nice, I am blowing through the research tree, which is quite nice. Right, there we go, laser pistols are being produced. I need to try to remember to actually spend my money this time. A cleaner leader. 3 days. Okay. Right, give it some more time so I can go there with the night so that I don't have to do a night mission, because night missions fucking suck. VIP Biome Dockyard. Okay. Well, I am definitely gonna want some shields on this one then, if we're gonna be doing this at a dock. Right, Rogue Handler. And where's my wounded little Nolly? There's little Nolly. Nolly can come with us this time. Let's see, simulations. My assaulter. Sergeant Draken. I'm gonna need a couple of medics. Let's bring along Master Huntsman. And War Turkify did well last time, so we'll bring him along too. Do I want a sniper? Yes, let's bring one sniper with us. And a second... A second rifleman, perhaps? A second rifleman, perhaps. Who's a good rifleman? Blaystone did do pretty terribly last time. You should be given an opportunity to... Or maybe I bring the Mars. Yeah, I think I bring the Mars. I really hate that they took away the free slot for the Mars, by the way. Because back in the day, the Mars used to have a slot for free. Which I thought was a much better idea. Like, because the thing with the Mars is, of course, it's nice, but the Mars doesn't level up, obviously. The Mars doesn't level up, which means that every time you bring the Mars, it's kind of like bringing a crutch, basically, is in essence what the Mars is. It is a crutch. And that kind of makes it, like, awful, because you don't really want to be using a crutch. Especially not as that crutch actually severely reduces your ability to grow your troopers. And growing your troopers is, of course, pretty much like the single most important thing in this entire game, is to grow your soldiers. Let's do heavy steel plating. Right, we can now get some shotguns. Yeah, that is a lot less ammo. That is a whole lot less ammo. That is a lot less ammo. And we also have
Question. Fire is the answer.
one laser pistol with 5 shots. Damn. That is harsh. That is very harsh, in fact. And we have cleaner SMGs, which I think are just shit, basically. Yeah, they just look like shit. So I don't know why I would ever want to use those. But the benefit of the Mars, as you will now presumably see, is that since it's not a dude, you don't need to worry as much about it. And since it's a machine and it's really tough and has lots of armor, you can basically just use it to barrel through obstacles, which is super nice. Umbral Legions. We know Batch likes tentacles. I do occasionally like tentacles, yes. They can be delectable on occasion. Dark Innovator, hail art, our Lord and Savior. In regards to the Vampire P and the Betrayal Priest, is there a chance in particular Rufnilda took advantage and there could be a new vampire foe down the line? I mean, I don't want to provide spoilers, but no, not really. I feel like that would be a little bit too cruel, almost. Ethan Rogers, has Art talked about the F-15E WSO recovery yet? No, I have not. Largely because I don't know anything about it. The secure processing area of the docks. Smart place to put a regular control center. This may explain how our enemy are able to smuggle equipment around the globe with such ease. Yeah. Strip the area, find the leader, and eliminate them. Intel reports suggest they're in the largest building. Grab whatever data you can from the computers too. Oh, and enemy reinforcement won't be long. Don't hang about. Oh. There we go. Okay, right. I was getting a little nervous there for a second. Okay, we've got one cleaner agent up there. Apparently we don't have a shot at him there, which is weird. I would expect us to have a shot at him. Right. Oh, it's the shield who can see him. Okay. Really? I would have expected being able to see and shoot him, honestly. I did not. Right, largest building. Whatever the fuck that means. Alright, Finn Khan, my little robot buddy. You are going to wander forward. And see what your little robot eyes can see, which is, at the moment, not an enormous amount of anything, except for that one enemy down there. Right. So we know there's one bad guy there. No, there's one bad guy there. Oh, that's not a rifle. That's a fucking shotgun. Okay, fair enough. Alright, any weapons I've got here that can get this guy? Yes. 25, so I could get 2 25 shots if I kneel. 2 normal shots, right. 1 shot disappeared up into the fucking ether, but the other hit. Laser pistol, not even close. Laser pistol, what? I swear to God, this game is more XCOM than XCOM. I swear to actual Jeebus, this game is more XCOM than XCOM. I don't think I missed this many shots in this obvious a manner in XCOM. I swear to God, I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure this is a crueler game than XCOM. Okay, I can take... Okay, fuck. Do I take 165 or 245s? 165. Which, of course, was a terrible mistake. Okay, right. Rectified. Good job, Master Huntsman. I hope there's not a clean reagent back there. There isn't. Right, have a quick little peek on top of this container. Right, no bad guys so far. This is good. Come back down again. Right, I would have liked to get a little bit more distance out of my dropship rather than 5 fucking inches, but due to that little motherfucker on Overwatch, that did not happen. Okay, we might go more, guys, and that does look like a pretty large building, so I'm assuming the leader might be over there. Another guy over there, okay. Another guy over there. This is it's a pretty dense area. Oh, that seems like the most complicated route to take, but very well. And you wasted your fucking reaction shot, you little tart. Okay, sit down then. Okay, so the cleaner guy is probably in the building to my front. Probably. And we've got enemies down there and enemies around there, right? Let's see. Just a quick little... Bert. That is not a good Bert. Bert. You tried, little Finn Khan. You tried. Like a good little car, you made an effort. You can't get up there and shoot, can you? No, okay. Right, that oh god, another one. That should be out of range of anything nasty, I'm hoping. I am not moving fast enough. I am on a timer. The timer is not particularly generous. I need to move faster, but there's a lot of dangerous shit around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I've noticed 5 enemies already. Luckily, oh, that's probably a 6th enemy. Luckily, the enemies have so far demonstrated absolutely no opportunity or ability to aim any better than my Xenonauts have. Thank God for that. Right, take out the guy in heavy cover. Excellent, fire everything. So far, the enemy has demonstrated absolutely no talent whatsoever for discharging their weapons in any effective fashion. Thank God. Oh, that's a lot. Nice! Okay, Master Huntsman is proving to be an absolute fucking Chad today. That's 2 clutch shots now. Excellent. Finn Khan is doing well as in his robotic of parents. 51, 0. Okay, 2 normal shots. Nice. Come on, War Turkify. Yes! Okay. Some lucky fucking rolls, and we are back in business yet again. This is overly aggressive. This is way too overly aggressive, especially with only 1 fucking dude. Why am I doing this? Good question. This is way too fucking aggressive. Why am I doing this? Well, no point in worrying about that now. Oh, come on. Really? That's not in the way. Eat my ass. More. Ow. Oh, no, no, not ow. It bounced harmlessly off Fincon's solid steel ass. Aha! Eat shit. Now that was a fine ambush. That was a fine ambush. That was an excellent ambush. A perfect ambush. Right. How did you... Thank you. Right, I really should be moving the robot up here, where it could actually be useful by just barreling through everything. Right, there we go. One spotted. I got a shield. You don't phase me, bitch. I probably shouldn't be taking these incredibly low chance of hitting shots when I've only got like 5 rounds in the entire gun. Right, that guy ran away, but he's also bleeding, so I mean... Oh, there he is. I was about to say, he can't possibly have gotten very... Just shoot. Thank you, Nolly. Thank you. He can't possibly have gotten very far. Right. Lieutenant Fire Everything, let's get you on an elevated vantage position so you can kill. Lieutenant Simulation, you've got enough reflexes now to the point where I think you are going to be fairly safe on your own. Let's get the data. Delicious ops points. Delicious ops points. Yes. Nice. Alright, I was worried to begin with, but we are cutting an absolute fucking swath through them now. Ow. Ow. Okay, let's get that delicious data. Anything else over here? Nope. Okay, Simulation, I believe in you. Nothing. Excellent. Alright. Any enemies down there? Nope. The enemy is dead. I've got a rifleman providing cover here. Let's actually get you over there so we can get maximum coverage of this area. There. Fantastic. We've got great cover there. We'll have a sniper up here to get cover to the right. That should be more than enough to keep my assault team nice and safe, hopefully. Okay, big room, loads of enemies. Big room, big room. Draken, how? How did you... Okay, right. Slight complication as Draken just slammed a fucking stun grenade into the back of Rogue Handler's head. All right. slight complication. The offensive against the enemy main building is running into problems. Okay, well, the smoke grenade will keep them safe for the time being. Anybody? No. More delicious data. Nice. Okay, everybody else just fucking sprint over there. I'm apparently going to need a lot more help than I thought I was. Fuck, Ow. Fucker, really? I am probably better off just fucking sitting here for a moment and letting some of the smoke dissipate.
Trick or treat.
God, please don't have hand grenades. Please don't have fucking hand grenades. Right. What began as a very easy and clean breach has turned into a little bit of a nightmare. Hello there. VIP. Oh, is that the guy? Is that the guy? Is that the guy I need? Okay, right. So if that's the guy I need. Miss. That's the guy I need. Okay. Oh, fuck. I don't wanna... This room is full of dudes. One of them's coming in behind me, isn't he? One of them's coming in behind me, I feel like. Right, I would prefer to stun him, if at all possible. Okay, no, there's the other guy. Okay, right. Okay, I'm gonna barrel through the wall with the Mars next turn. God, everything is going so well, except the assault on the main building, which has just been a complete disaster so far. There's only 2 enemies in the VIP in there. I can do this. Black for $100. Jesus, thank you very much, sir. Black, thank you. Hail Arch Christ, our Lord and Savior. Here's my submission for the calendar. Ari Misaki from Tenshi Mew. GPX. Very well. 100. Thank you very much, sir. I shall have that noted down. Definitely not a Frenchman. Happy Easter Arch. Smoked a ham and made an applesauce cake. How was your Easter? Malgabite Catgirl Calendar. Malgabite Catgirl Calendar. Very well, sir. It has been successfully recorded. My Easter has been fairly uneventful. We do not celebrate Easter like the Americans do. Not to the same extent, anyways. Not even close to the same extent. 30. This is a bit risky, but it's fine. Bap! Nowhere near to the same extent the Americans do. Our Easter is very subdued. It's usually just, we eat a little bit of nice food, a little bit of candy. You know, we have the Easter eggs, of course. Burp. Hello! Feel the power of my machine gun! Wow, that did not affect you anywhere near as much as I thought it would affect you. I was really expecting you to be screaming in pain after that, but, Keep up the smoke. Reinforcements arriving in 4 turns. Okay, 4 turns. That's not an ocean of time. Suddenly, I'm starting to feel as if I should have, as if I should have brought some gas masks for my shield dudes too. Yes, my shield guard dudes could have used some gas masks right about now. Okay, he's gonna move, which is loads of stun points, which is excellent. He's gonna move, which is loads of stun points, which is excellent. Bap. Right. Flash him again. 3 turns. Okay, we do have to get a little bit of a move on here. Did we get that data? We got that data. Okay, more data. 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 Floppy disk. Floppy disk. You're my delicious little floppy disk. Right, we got 2 nightstick wielders ready to beat his ever-living daylights out. This should be more than enough. This should be more than enough. Right, Fincan, we should bring your little metal ass back home to the dropship, I think, as you have taken a bit of a beating. Block that off with the shield. Okay, we're good. We should have him next turn. Oh, careful there. Nightstick! 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 There we go. You must carry them back to your dropship in order to capture them. Alright. Oh, God, I am so fucking loaded down with cleaner data. I don't actually have any space for you. Right. I am gonna head out ahead of you. Do you have... You've got plenty of inventory space, right. Retrieve the man, please. Put him in your inventory. Oh, God. I don't want to drop that. It's actually kind of valuable. Buck! Buck! Can no one carry this man? Okay. Sergeant Walturkify can probably carry him. Get him. Okay, drop that, whatever the fuck that is. Get in here, you. There. Okay. We're good. Oh, data. We're good. Now, Shroud, if you stun him, you need to carry the VIP back to the dropship. Working on it. Leave for reinforcements arrive at the end of this turn. Okay. No, that is absurdly risky. No, do not do that. No, we are not going to risk it for the biscuit to that extent. That biscuit is not worth it. Watch out, enemy reinforcement has started arriving. Yeah, bad idea, don't get greedy. Oh, okay, hello. Aha! Get nailed. Okay, that's quite a lot. Ooh, oh god. Okay, that's quite a lot of reinforcements. Okay, 6 enemy dudes arriving on the same turn. Yeah, that is quite a lot of reinforcements. We get him back. Right, we should be airborne before they get to the chopper. Right, everybody aboard? Yes, we should be airborne before they get to the chopper. And one of the bad guys is gonna bleed to death because of the sniper rifle bullet lodged in his pelvis. Just as he sees the helicopter lift off and flop, flop, flop away. Another success! 0 points. Happy Easter, Art. Where can I find the archive of the art that chat has commissioned in the past? I seem to remember a Futa Deathclaw. That is correct. There was indeed a Futa Deathclaw. This is why we are making the next year's archive, kinda, safe for work only, because it's actually really difficult to get access to the old one, which I think is on Patreon, and using Patreon to search for anything is absolutely fucking awful, so that I can put it somewhere easy and recognizable, like a public link, for example, without YouTube taking the shit out of me. Right. That was a lot of good stuff. Interrogation. Cleaner leader. Given their light equipment, cleaner leaders pose only a minor threat to our soldiers on the battlefield. However, interrogation of our captives suggests that they are intelligent and highly capable infiltrators and commanders. The subject appears to be a human male in their early 50s. Their identity remains unknown, although they speak with a distinct American accent. Operations divisions have scanned numerous personal databases and found no match for their DNA, fingerprints, or dental records. This is highly unusual, and I consider it deeply suspicious. Cranial scans reveal the presence of alien brain implants, but the image suggests a more extensive and intricate pattern than found in cleaner soldiers. The cognition skills of our captive appears wholly unaffected, indeed perhaps even enhanced. They are lucid, calm, and alarmingly persuasive when questioned. Nonetheless, the depths of their delusions rapidly become apparent. Our subject inhabits a parallel reality where they are part of the resistance against the alien force, while our own organization serves the enemy. No amount of evidence to the contrary seems capable of changing their mind. Ironically, their belief proved rather useful. Despite his cranial implants rendering our prisoners immune to coercive tactics, he inadvertently divulged several important pieces of information under interrogation. Intelligence he clearly saw no reason to protect, for any enemies of humanity would already have known it. The aliens are abducting people and convincing them that they are fighting against the aliens. That is a weird thing to do, and yet it sort of kind of makes a certain degree of sense as well. Funding report in 20 days. Precision laser. Heavy laser weaponry. Given the power of a laser is mostly constrained by the limitations of its size and weight, it is rather unsurprising that vehicle-mounted and aircraft-mounted laser weapons pack a far greater punch than their infantry equivalents. The laser cannon demonstrates this clearly. Although it functions differently to our existing vehicle cannon, it fulfills a similar role. However, the laser bolt it produces even more destructive in the high-caliber round it places, and can blow many targets and most terrain apart with a single shot. Scale this design up until it possesses a credible threat to a UFO, and you have the laser lance. This weapon can be fitted to our interceptors as superior alternatives to our existing autocannons, with a lower overall rate of fire, but a longer range and considerably higher damage per shot. More deadly yet still are the gargantuan lasers that we could mount on our ground-to-air defense batteries. These enormous weapons would draw power directly from their base generators, allowing them to blast approaching UFOs with a bolt of energy sufficiently powerful to destroy many smaller extraterrestrial crafts outright. In each case, these weapons operate on the same fundamental principle as their smaller cousins, using a nanosecond pulsed laser beam to superheat the surface of the target until it vaporizes. They thus share the same strength and weaknesses, excellent armor destruction, but poor armor penetration. You can begin construction of any of these projects in our engineering department immediately. Okay. Laser cannon for vehicles. Secondary weapon, air weapons. Laser lance, that's a lot of alinium. Laser battery upgrade. Okay, that just costs money. Okay, yeah, sure, do that. Why not? Right, I now have enough to get myself like $1.5 million in raise funds, which is a good amount. Yes. Let's start doing that. Let's doing that immediately so that we can start. Do I even have anything to research? I have actually researched everything, which is pretty amazing. So now I'm earning 390 per hour there as well. Sweet. All right, I am doing fucking great so far. Launch the aircraft. Oh, fuck. Destroyer. Okay. Can I kill it? I can kill it. I'm starting to lose a lot of health. I'm gonna need another air. I don't want to build another interceptor. I don't. I would prefer to save the money to actually begin, working on the second base. I do, but I'm gonna need another aircraft. So, there you go. That's another $500,000 down the drain. I wish my stuff was cheaper. I really wish my stuff was cheaper. Right, destroyer. Valuable in technology, okay. Okay, we've got something significantly bigger this time. War Turkify is out with an injury. Do I bring the Mars? Do I bring the Mars? Yes, I bring the Mars.
Heresy's the question.
Another
Fire
sniper?
is the answer.
Or another rifleman? Or a heavy? Let's bring back 12 Dirge. He hasn't been on a mission for a little while now. Right, I have another laser pistol. Give me another laser pistol. The fact that I'm only carrying 10 rounds for the laser pistol is worrying, but that's just how it's gonna have to be, I'm afraid. Rifleman, do I have laser shotguns? No, but I have a precision laser. Okay. I kind of hate bringing the Mars, but it's so useful. I hate it. Eventually, I'm considering switching out my shields for more shotguns, too. To be fair, they've already got, like, good shotgunner stats, so eventually I'm probably going to want to just make these just shotgunners instead of shields. Because, again, like, bringing the pistol, it's... The pistol is a big nerf. There's a big nerf to offensive capabilities. Enigma. The best trick the devil ever played wasn't convincing the world he doesn't exist. It was convincing the world he was someone else. Horsemal. That is true. I've also... A fascinating little social phenomenon that has occurred recently as well is the amount of Christian posting on the internet that I've seen the last couple of days. FinCon does not play well with the vision system in the game. Alright, oh, hi! Hello. You're new? Alright, I cannot shoot now, because if I do, I'm gonna suppress my own fucking dropship. Right, 74, 74. $39, $34. Oh, suppressed. Okay. Take the one furthest away. But yes, the amount of Christian posting online right now, I find very interesting. Right, let's just move you out of the way there. Right, now, you can't possibly suppress any of my own guys like this. There we go. Ooh, maybe I should have captured that. Yeah, I probably should have captured that. But listen, it was large and scary, and I didn't like the way it looked at me, so... that's just how that's gonna have to be. It was large, it was scary, it was ugly, reptilian-like, hissing at me and shit. I didn't like it, and so it had to die. And that's just how that's got to be sometimes. Sometimes large and scary things have to die. That's just the rule of the universe, in essence. Right. Let's toss out a smoke grenade there to keep that one occupied. That's risky as fuck. Do I really want to do that? No, I don't. Which, we've basically, so, when I was growing up, Christianity was very cringe. Was very cringe. It was the dominant culture against which we all were railing against. Because it was so very dominant. Well, that's not a great fucking start, but luckily simulations is very, very tough. But now, it is no longer the dominant culture, not by any stretch of the imagination. It is, in fact, if anything, the oppressed culture. Nice shot. There we are. It is, by if anything, the oppressed culture, and by quite a margin as well. Alright, maybe I can just... there we go. And move FinCon out of the way so he doesn't get shot by the high-powered laser rifle. And I fucking love me sniper. I love my sniper. He is very, very good. It is the oppressed religion. And that has actually granted it the status, amusingly enough, of counterculture. Which is, again, for somebody who grew up during the time when Christianity was the dominant culture, and again, very, very cringe, is quite the remarkable thing. But it goes to show just how far and how aggressively that progressivism has pushed, and how too much far that progressivism has pushed as well, to the point where it has managed to make the one thing that it was popularly fighting against now more popular than itself. God. I remember, like, the early days of Gamergate, like, a huge part of the early days of Gamergate was atheism or anti-theism in general. That was a big deal. That was one of the central pillars of the entire movement, was that it was anti-theist. Things have changed. Things have changed a fucking lot. Whereas today, it is far more common to be, whilst not outright religious, necessarily. It is more the fact that we now recognize that religion itself actually is not just the Simpsonian bad guy of the equation. In fact, religion has many, many good and valuable qualities that we really should have kept a hold of. And depriving ourselves of many of these good and honest qualities have led us to a very, very shit fucking place. As humanity will forever, it seems, be thirsting for a god of some sort. And if they cannot join up around a god that is good and honest and virtuous and wants the best for people, then instead they might very well join up around a god of avarice and greed and selfishness, which is the god that progressivism worships with such tremendous zeal. God, I love the Mars. I hate the Mars and I love the Mars. I hate the Mars because it's a crutch and because it doesn't level up. Sneaky little fucking whore. Sneaky little fucking whore. Okay, before I run screaming at that enemy... Flash it. Sneaky little fucking whore indeed. There's been a lot of sneaky little whores this particular mission, which upsets me greatly. Oh, there's the UFO. Nice. Can I shoot at that from up there? I think I can. And there's an interesting turnaround. Phew. What the? That was not even in the same fucking galaxy as the... Sometimes I am genuinely amazed at how this video game aims. I am... Like, that laser beam came out at a 45-degree angle from the pistol somehow. Oh, thank God, Afghan. That was a risky... You fucking... God... God damn it, my first casualty... And it's from one of my own guys, callously blasting through a friendly. Oh, Jesus. God, that's so fucking ridiculous. That is just stupid. That is just fucking stupid. Remember, children, Xenonauts is not a game that's supposed to be fair. It is supposed to be a game that is artificially punishing, and that was artificially fucking punishing. And even though I know that is literally the aim of the entire video game, and that I have done way better than I could ever truly have expected so far, man, that was a fucking gay-ass way to lose a soldier. That was an unbelievably gay-ass way to lose a soldier. Ah. That was an unbelievably gay-ass way to lose a soldier. I'm a fucking shotgun, too. Right, well, at least that's one less inside of the ship. Who was that? Was that Nolly? I think that might have been Nolly. Okay, well, he was living on borrowed time anyways, I suppose. After that almost bleeding to death thing, I guess his time was rapidly coming to an end. we go. Yeah, I know about kneeling them, and I was going to, but I took that one shot at the guy, which went at 45 degrees angle from the weapon, and that left him with only 2 time units, and I was like, okay, well, that's not ideal, but there's no way, there is no way the stunned alien is going to run out in front of 2 known enemy threats, and there is no way that my shotgunner will then fucking pummel my shield in the back with 2 rounds of shotgun fire. There's no way that can happen. Except when it happens. There's no way that can happen except when it happens. When it happens, it can happen. Unfucking fortunately. Okay, now he's not completely lost yet. He's got like a 45% chance, I think, of being resurrected by the medical equipment back at base. So he's not a guaranteed casualty yet, but judging by how unfathomably unlucky that was, I'm feeling like he's probably not gonna pull through. John Blake, speaking of Christianity, my faith is exactly what got me through Iraq, more or less the same, despite the levels of culture that some people have shown us. You know you can bring a shotgun in a shield's backpack, switch them shotguns when the shields break. You can, but the shield is already stupendously heavy, that's the problem. The shield is already stupid heavy. Alright, so I'm 1 shield down. My other shielder is wounded already. At least his shield isn't damaged, so that's something, I suppose. Okay, let's start moving the sniper up now. And Nolly, Forge Fane, speaking of turnarounds, from what I'm hearing, America and the Japanese are getting along quite well. Yeah, if anything, apparently they seem to respond well to Trump's little joke about you didn't warn us about Pearl Harbor, which, you know, is kind of funny. Okay. Reload. Put everyone in their positions. No more aliens are going to stick their noses out after the previous one got its nose shot off. That's probably a wise decision. Oh, here we go. Another lizard person. Another lizard person and in another shit position. But how did that not But. Okay, fine, another one then. There we go. Okay, so they can be suppressed, they're just really tough, I guess. Okay. This is a bit risky. Oh, please don't shoot. Ow! Ow! Fucking... How? How again? How? What the... You traitorous little fuck piece of sh... Rapid demotion are in your future. Rapid demotion. Fucking Christ. Okay. Well, there goes the other alien. There goes the fucking tentacle monster. Fucking Christ. What is wrong with my Xenonauts today? What is fucking wrong with my Xenonauts today? God, I'm not sure I want you to come up here now, but... I kinda need you, so... Fucking... I guess that one casualty rattled my crew, apparently. Okay, there's another lizard person. Do I want to shoot it? Or do I want to try to suppress it? Is that going to suppress my guys too? It is, isn't it? Fucking cause retarded. Don't kill it. Thank you. Somehow, I can't actually get a fucking shot grenade in there. Somehow. Or without standing up, at least. Now, granted, this is the scenario in which having a grenade launcher would actually be incredibly useful. Ah, so close. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. I just don't know anymore. I just don't know anymore. I just don't know anymore. I don't know what's going on. I don't understand. This doesn't make any sense. This isn't how things were supposed to work out. This isn't how anything was supposed to work out. This is mad and insane and terrible in every way, shape, and form. Okay, you cover that. Let's get some more grenades ready in case. Alright, if it comes out that door, it's gonna eat a shotgun to the face. Oh, you're regenerating, aren't you? Oh. Fallen unconscious. Perfect. They regenerate, don't they? Yeah, I think they regenerate. That's... I hadn't thought about that, but fortunately, the shotgun to the side of the head was very calming. There was a tranquil chill pill. Right, Nolly survived! He has risen! He has risen! Nolly lives some fucking how! With multiple massive burn wounds to the back of the fucking head, Nolly somehow pulls through. And he gains 1 point of bravery. He gains 1 point of bravery after all of that. Like, ow. That really hurt. But at least now I'm not afraid for another one. 1 point of bravery. You know, he doesn't necessarily want to do that again, but if he has to take another laser blast to the back of the head, he's ready for it, god fucking damn it. Thank you, video game, for that moment of mercy. I appreciate it. I actually do. Thank you. You technically didn't have to, but I'm very grateful that you did. Nolly. Fortune! What did I fucking die to a fucking blue on blue? I refuse to be amalgamite in the back of the skull. Mulligan, I say. Oh, I'm kidding, actually, if I don't make it, let someone else have a turn. Definitely not French, but finally got myself PS5. I plan on getting Helldivers. Any advice? Art doesn't play popular games, so no, nothing. Dakota, art ceilings are a thing too. They stop grenades from going far. I mean, sure, but there wasn't a ceiling there. He was fine. Civilian. Regeneration! There you go. Yeah, okay, so I need to kill these things quickly. The reptilian creatures, known as the Civilian, is an imposing physical specimen, standing roughly 2 meters tall and weighing almost 150 kilograms. It appears to be warm-blooded with sharp claws and savage teeth that imply a carnivorous diet and predatory origin. The majority of this body mass can be attributed to the unusually heavy skeleton and scaly hide of the creature, with the remainder consisting largely of raw muscle. Unsurprisingly, this hulking physique makes the creature rather difficult to kill in battle. Furthermore, rumors are circulating amongst your soldiers that the civilian possesses some form of rapid regeneration ability. This appears a plausible claim, given almost 10% of their blood vessels consist of coagulants and unspecialized stem cells, although capturing a live specimen should allow us to verify the facts of the matter. Despite its fearsome appearance, the subject possesses a well-developed brain that implies only slightly less intelligence than the average human, i.e. similar to one of our engineers. However, these creatures are reportedly ponderous by nature and react slowly to unexpected situational changes. Thankfully, the remarkable physical attributes of a civilian are somewhat offset by their vision, which is superb at short distance but rapidly becomes indistinct as range increases, perhaps implying that the natural habitat of these creatures is thick vegetation. Civilians are thus best engaged at a distance beyond the reach of their deadly claws and where their marksmanship is compromised by their poor eyesight. Firantire. I have my own personal problems with Christianity, but I do see why people turn to religion. I myself turn to the Norse gods instead, as it feels more closer to home. Anyway, I hope people will be able to live good lives. Be made to live good lives, I presume. Yes, see, that is the benefit of religion. It provides you with a worldview. And the thing is, the majority of people don't actually spend any time on their own worldview. Very little, if any time of the average human is spent philosophizing on things. And therefore, whatever worldview they interact with first is usually the worldview they adopt, which in our modern-day Western world basically means liberalism. And since liberalism has no inherent argument against progressivism, it eventually, all too often, matures, I guess, we could kind of call it matures, but mutates, perhaps is more accurate, into progressivism. Which is, of course, the bane of everyone's existence. And Nolly, the Emperor protect! My face is my shield! The back of your head is remarkably durable. God, I need to build more medical facilities. Now that our weapons have become more deadly, we need to take more care, lest we shoot ourselves. The Destroyer is a larger and more powerful craft than the Scout. Measuring slightly less than 40 meters in length, the heavy armor grants this craft significantly improved survivability, but thankfully also appears to have reduced overall speed and agility. Analysis of the Destroyer suggests it has been constructed to fulfill multiple roles. The armor is thickest on the underside of the vessel, which may signify use as a ground attack craft. However, the large interior space and sizable frontal airlock imply it can also ferry troops or supplies where required. Substantially increased power generation appears to be responsible for the improved performance of this craft. E.g., the engines and weapon systems are no larger than those on the Scout. Instead, the Destroyer's large reactor simply feeds them more energy. The result is a vessel that possesses a genuine threat to our X-25 Angel interceptors, while also being capable of carrying more crew and cargo. It thus seems safe to assume these destroyers will shortly become commonplace in our skies. Yeah, probably. I really need to get that laser lance going at some point, but I need that second base, for fuck's sake. This is still on cooldown, isn't it? Unfortunately, I think it is. Right. I need to sell some stuff. Yeah, just sell everything, as I can't really keep it anyways. I can't. Can I? I can sell the captured cleaner agent lead and soldiers. I mean, I've already done the thing with them, so I might as well sell them, I'm sure. Captain Mantids, I can sell those for money. Captain Mentok, Civilian. Oh, don't sell the Captain Civilian yet, no. Captain Section. Oh, don't sell the Secton corpses or Mantid corpses. And the submachine guns. Right, that is going to give me a nice boost. I'm going to need more fucking storage area at this rate. 821. Right.
Are you ready to rut this yellow mare's fluttery buttery butt?
Little sneaky bastard. There we go. Okay. Gotta be a little careful here. Try not to lose any aircraft. There you go. Spin to win. Ow, ow. Okay. There we go. Okay, that was fucking close. That was fucking close. That was really, really, really painfully fucking close. Okay, another thing. Hold up, fucking 3D. I need the money, goddamn you! I have so fucking much now. I have so much. Do I want to spend it on... God, I really don't. But it, okay, so it'll give me 350,000 in 16 days. Do I want to just fucking do that now? Five plus sword starting experience, all stats is pretty nice, I guess. Fuck it. I need to burn some of my operations points. And I'm probably gonna want that anyways at some point, so burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. Fucking burn it right now. Right, well, Nolly is not going to be serving as a shield for a while. I'm sorry, Nolly. Actually, I would really like another medical center. Survival 35, so if I get another one's 50-50. I can't power it, can I? No, power usage 30. God. No, I can't. I cannot spend another million on that. I have to try and get that fucking second base up and running. Even if that means that we risk the lives of countless more Nollies in the future. Even if that means we will risk the lives of many, many Nollies. Many, many Nollies may suffer for this decision, but it is just how it's going to have to be, I'm afraid. 2 snipers, the heavy, the Mars, and I'm gonna need another assaulter. Hunter Williams, you're up. Mincer anti-cannon, doing good so far. These are going to Phoenix Point. Oh, it's already funded. Phoenix Point is funded. I just need to, finish everything else. Darth King Debbie, hi Arch, am I dead? Is this enough for either? So yes, there are $2 respawns, and you are not actually dead. In fact, you're going on this mission. But bear in mind, the last shield got shot in the back of the head twice on the preceding mission. So, don't feel too confident, I guess, is what I'm going to say. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How much is that? Ugh. Yeah, no. Don't feel too confident. Death is always very close in the Archean army. Far closer than you may realize. Even the Warden armor was incapable of stopping that laser blast to the back of the head. $2 diamond penalty. I can handle that. Do I only have 1 shield? Only 1 shield is a pinch risky, but fuck it, it'll probably be fine. Okay, everybody's got Warden armor. Yeah. Launch the dropship. We should get there well before nighttime. Enigma, are you going to play Iron Nest Heavy Turret Simulator? I've considered starting a Radio Commander fun, but I think you've played it. I have played it. And I quite enjoy it, but chat hates it because it's not a very visual video game. And yes, I was going to play Iron Nest because it looks a great deal of fun. You do not want to lose an aircraft this early on? Yep, I know, Jezuke. I know. I do not want to lose them. That would be very... Oh, hi. Oh, fuck, more civilians. Yeah, they're just gonna be like the base enemy unit now, aren't they? The fucking civilians. I have a sneaking suspicion that's gonna be the case. Alright. Send a rocket over there. That's not going to be enough to kill it, but it is sure as shit going to be enough to scare the living daylight out of it. So if I go there, can I shoot it? I can. I'll have fucking awful accuracy because of that fucking hay bale in the way, though. It's good enough. Right, let's get you out of the way. And open up. Hitting it, unlikely, but if I can just suppress it... Never mind! 12 How were you fucking suppressed by that, you little god... I hate that. I fucking hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that so much. It's like, no, you know the fire is... That's unfortunate. You know the fire is coming from the guy behind you. You know the fire is friendly, coming in against an enemy target. You are deploying out of a ship, quite literally under suppressing covering fire. There's a difference between covering fire and being suppressed. But the video game does not appear to enjoy or recognize these supposed niceties, which is a little bit unfortunate in my opinion. Another one. You can't see that, can you? No. Alright, more civilians, more little mantids. I don't need to capture any of them, so I can happily just murder them as and when required. Farmer with a shotgun. Yeah. Oh, you missed. Brilliant shot. Not quite enough to take his naked ass down, but... Uh-oh. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Nope. No, it's not. Oh, please no. Oh, fuck. Oh, no! Brilliant! Fire everything, nailed it just as it came around the corner. Good job. God, I swear to God, if Fire Everything or Catan Star dies, I am going to tear my fucking hair out, because they're basically the lifeline characters I have right now. They're the ones that are doing all of the work, all of the killing work. Oh, I was hoping that would kill him. I was really hoping that would kill him. I was really hoping that would kill him, because now... That's gonna be harder to get this thing. Right, just... Oh, never mind. Fuck. There we are. Took most of my fucking laser ammo, but it's dead, and I've got 2 more mags, so it's not a big deal. I fear I am growing far too reliant on my snipers, which worries me somewhat. Alright, take a pot shot. Didn't work out, but it's fine. Machine gun, cover that sector. You just keep an eye out on that. Ah, me poor little snipers. I'm thinking maybe I should just have nothing but snipers. Maybe I should just have nothing but snipers. Maybe the entire team should be snipers. Perhaps that will benefit me tremendously. Oh. Are you hiding over there, or no, you're not? Okay. Right, so the brave farmer did actually manage to nail one of the bad guys before going down, which is very well done. %. Come on, it's a 14%. Come on, please. It's just a burst fire mode, okay? It's burst fire. It's a controlled 3-round burst. It's nothing insane. It's nothing crazy. It's not like he just switches on the full auto and just in the general direction. It's pretty controlled. It is literally a marksman level setting. You shouldn't. It's just because the game is like, but it does more damage. It does, but it's supposed to. That's why I need to nerf it into the ground so that you'll never ever use it. Unless your fucking face is literally nuzzled in point blank range with the enemy. But video game. But video game. But nothing. I'm not here to be realistic. I'm here to punish you. True. Okay. Ooh. Well, that's that taken care of. If anything, the 3-round burst is more accurate than a single. Stop shooting people in the back of the. It's because he was kneeling too. It's because he was kneeling too, but my brain was thinking like, listen, you're standing behind her, you're shooting at an angle, there's no way in everlasting hell you could ever conceivably hit her from this position. But I keep forgetting, this is Xenonauts. No, there is actually a chance you can hit her from this position. In fact, it is somehow 20% chance that your bullet will simply just veer off madly into a random direction. pain and suffering is my name. And patch up the hole you made. Thank you. Nothing there. This side of the map is probably clear, because otherwise there wouldn't be a random farmer running around unmolested. That's probably all good. Let's check that, check the corners, everything good, everything good. See, I think I'm doing it because I swear to God, in Xenonauts 1, it was perfectly fine to kneel behind the shield. In fact, I mean, that is what you would do in reality. In reality, if you're behind the shield guy, you'd basically kneel behind him and then just rest your gun on his shoulder as you fire. It's so dumb that you can just... I mean, there should be no possibility of friendly fire if you are directly behind a friendly. There should be 0% chance. Because there's no circumstance in which a trained soldier just nuzzles the fucking barrel of his weapon against an ally's neck and pulls the fucking trigger. It just don't happen. It just don't fucking happen. But again, this is Xenonauts. It's not meant to be realistic, it is meant to punish you. That is its purpose. You must simply accept that that is its purpose. Your happiness, it's not its goal nor its intentions. Your suffering is. Right, where the fuck did this UFO go down? Enigma, have you played Battlezone Combat Commander? I don't think so. Oh, there it is. The name at least does not ring any bells. Right. There's the UFO. Somewhat uncomfortable position. Or angle. Man, I hope there's not an alien up here, because if there is, I'm going to be in really, really big doo-doo in a second or two. Just to make sure, right? Yeah, yeah. Everything's good. Now, there's very rarely any aliens around the UFO itself. Have a little brief check with the Mars. That's everybody. Yeah, when they said farmland, I was expecting more like, you know, open fields and stuff, which is why I brought 2 snipers. As it turns out, no, there's not a whole lot of open fields here, at all. It's just many little bocage hedgerows, which is not at all what I... Oh, you can actually see the one missile missing from the rack. That's actually kind of cute. The bocages of France was not what I was expecting running into when I went on an anti-alien mission in India. It was unexpected, very much so. Why'd you keep pausing? You're making me worried that you've seen an alien or something. Oh, God. Breaching this thing is going to be a bit of a nightmare. more than a bit of a nightmare. Hello there. What? How? Oh, cause fuck. Crouching again. Crouching. Always with the fucking the.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Fucking crouching. Okay, just go back to the dropship. Just go back to the fucking dropship. Right. We're gonna be doing this. No, don't. No, cancel. Oh, fuck. We're gonna be doing this without any shields. No shields. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is going to get very fucking awful. This is going to get very, very fucking awful. This is going to get very, 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 very fucking awful. This is going to get very, 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 very fucking awful. Okay. First and foremost, shotgunners inside. Watching the door.
I have lost.
Anything show up there, it's gonna get blasted. After that, Mars. This is a potentially terrible idea, because this could get me not only suppressed, all of my dudes suppressed in one go, but it could also end really fucking poorly. Like, if anything shoots at me here, they're hitting something. I'm just hoping that if anything opens that door, that happens to it. Exactly that, yes. That if anything opens that door, oh no. That if anything opens that door, that precise thing occurs. My fucking heart just stopped in my chest as I saw my machine gunner open up directly behind all of my dudes. And somehow, all of his bullets snaked their way around Sergeant Master Huntsman's fucking spine without all lodging themselves inside of his spine. And I'm very impressed by that fact. I expected him to suffer serious injury as multiple high-caliber bullets impacted on his spine. But somehow he lived. I am amazed, shocked, surprised, excited. There's a lot of emotions going through me right now. Most of them are good. Okay, you get out of the poisonous fucking fog. You can't shoot it, can you? No. Okay. Flashbang. Nice. Is that it? Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. That went better than it should have. That went a lot better than it ever should have. Extra credit there must absolutely go to my heavy gunner, okay? Lieutenant 12 Dirge did an amazing thing there by somehow snaking every bullet. Like, this is some Inception level bullet bending bullshit that they just pulled off here around Master Huntsman. I don't think she can ever do that ever again in her entire life or career, but I am very happy that it happened now. I'm very happy that it happened this one time. Very happy about that. Got more into... I don't have the... Very small. It's probably just the scout. This is risky. Destroy a UFO plus $200,000 monthly funding. We have gathered sufficient data on destroy UFOs to provide the world with detailed plans for clearing these alien vessels. As a reward, the Founding Council have increased our monthly funding. A cash bonus will now be paid for each destroyed crash site left to the local military forces. Completing the mission ourselves will cost operation points. We will need to negotiate with the local government, who are keen to acquire alien materials and technology for themselves. The bounty will be connected automatically if the crash times out. They're gonna cost... They're gonna cost operations points. Ah. Okay. Right. We should be able to kill this with just missiles, so this should be fine. This should be fine. He says with great confidence. Yes, this is fine. Right, can I do the fucking fun? Oh, because I don't have enough stuff anymore now. Work on laser rifle. Laser battery upgrades are next. Excellent. Right. More money, please. All right, we are getting closer now to actually being able to afford that bloody base. What was my funding report? Plus 600. Ooh. For the first time in history, I'm actually going to get money when the funding comes up. That's pretty great. That's pretty amazing. Laser battery upgrade. What am I? Oh, that's the gun thingies. Yes, the guns. Yes, I do want better AA guns. It is true. Start work on the interceptors. Excellent. UFO hull plating. Combat data suggested that armored extraterrestrial craft demonstrated an impressive level of resilience to conventional air-to-air weapons. Laboratory analysis of their hull plating reveals how this is achieved. Perhaps unsurprisingly, the primary factor is the specific composition of the alien alloys used to construct the armor. The addition of various trace elements appear to have collectively increased the durability of the plate by over 50% relative to unadulterated samples. This information is immensely valuable to our own war effort. There are almost unimaginable number of alloy permutations, and it would take many decades for us to identify the optimal mixture through experimentation alone. Thankfully, our enemies have done our work for us. Furthermore, microscopic analysis of the chemical structure of the plating reveals the molecules are compressed together in an incredibly tight lattice, akin to a material like diamond. When formed into plates of armor, these hardened alloys are so strong that conventional munitions frequently glance off rather than penetrate. It has proved possible to imperfectly reproduce this hardening effect by quenching and tempering the substance under extremely high pressure, creating alloy samples with far greater mechanical performance than any we have previously fabricated. These advances can be applied to our own design immediately and should allow for the construction of a new generation of protective equipment. Dragonfly dropship and Guardian battle armor. Well, the fucking dropship first and foremost. Yes. I need... Oh, 7 days until the invasion begins. Okay. Assault shield upgrade? Yes, fucking please. Queue that bitch up immediately. I want that too. God, I need all of these things, but I don't have the fucking money. Give me more money, you... Can't say that word on YouTube. Alien abduction site. Oh, it's been a while since we've had an abduction site. I need more money. Once again, I arrive here to plead to you to give me more fucking cash to defeat the fucking aliens. Seriously. Nations of the world, unite. You know, the worst part is, the nations of the world almost certainly wouldn't unite. Like, okay, if there was an extraterrestrial threat that popped up today or the next day, most of the nations of Earth would just be like, we can deal with that ourselves. We don't need help. Or they would simply be so incredibly short-sighted as to figure that, oh, well, you know, national interest über alles, Kameraden. We don't really care about anybody else here. It's what we can get out of this that matters. Don't even pretend. You know that would be the case. It's got... Yeah. It would... The only ones that might not is probably America. And to be fair, the only reason why America wouldn't do that is because America would simply assume that it would get first dibs on any technology unlocked regardless. It would simply assume it would already be getting everything it wanted, and so it would urge everybody else at the table to try and behave a little bit more reasonably. To which all of them would probably just tell America to go fuck themselves, as per usual. Which is basically what has been happening recently anyways. That is a lot of hand grenades. Can I make you carry anything more useful than just a billion hand grenades? I'm tempted to just give you... Well, I've already got a rifleman, so I don't really need that. You know, God, I don't want to bring the Mars. I don't want to bring the Mars. I don't want to bring the Mars. The Mars is a gimp. The Mars, I shouldn't bring the Mars. The Mars prevents me from leveling up another character to the fullest of my abilities, but it's so fucking comfortable. I love the Mars. I love the Mars. It's so comfortable. It's a thing I can bring and not worry about it dying every time. I don't need to worry about it getting fucking murdered. I can just walk through walls with it. Oh, it's so comfortable. I hate how comfortable the Mars is, and it makes me weak. The Mars makes me weak. And yet I cannot stop. I know the Mars makes me weak, and yet I cannot reject its siren song. A tragedy. So, Mechanical FinCon comes along today as well. Dazuka Taizaga, nothing wrong with the Mars, you're just overreacting. It's a tactical advantage to use it. I mean, it is, but the thing is, if you kept using dudes, eventually, you would have dudes that were way better. And way better dudes are, overall, a lot more valuable than a Mars. And, like, okay, definitely if you're min-maxing, too. If you're min-maxing... where's the alien? Oh, hello, you're new. What the fuck are you? Shit, I already... Oh, never mind. Phew. Oh, okay. You're a sneaky bitch. I see. Sneaky bitch, alien. Ow! Okay, sneaky bitch alien with gun that hurts a lot, apparently, as that practically broke my fucking shield. Cleaners. I wanted to get a fucking smoke grenade up there, but... Never mind, I guess. I see. The camouflage makes you difficult to hit. Yeah, it's pretty much the first time my sniper has actually missed something in a very long time. This is a bit risky. Remember to duck. Can you hit it? 0% chance. Yeah. Alright, let's drop a smoke grenade in front of our dropship. I don't know if that'll make it harder for it to hit me because it's on an elevated position, but I'm hoping that will make it harder for it to hit me. In the meantime, Mars is just gonna go over here to see if there are any aliens on my flank. And at the moment, there's not appear to be any aliens on my flank, which is quite nice. So Night Shroud can go over there, start capturing stuff. I'm gonna set you up here. This is a little risky. I don't know how good that alien is at shooting, and I'm not in a great position to defend myself if it's good, and I'm kind of suspecting it might be some kind of a sniper, which is gonna be really fucking suck. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm kind of suspecting some kind of sniper, which would really kind of suck. Okay, well, the smoke certainly affects my chance to hit it, so I'm hoping it affects its chance to hit me, too. Okay, nothing over here. Two of them, huh? The question then is, how long is its view range? %. Let's send a flashbang up to it. There's 2 cleaner agents in this building here. And they've got Overwatch, so I don't really want to move in the shotgunners either. I could shoot it to suppress it, but I'm gonna hold my fire for now. Rely on the smoke to... Interesting. Well, I just destroyed all of my own cover. I didn't actually hit any enemies, but I certainly did reduce my own cover. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Well, luckily... Okay, so I can't hit the broadside of a barn. In fact, I have now been documented demonstrably as hitting the barn itself, but fortunately, my enemies are equally garbage at firing weapons, so there's something. At least there is a modicum of fucking fairness in this universe. Here, eat a missile, you piece of shit. Oh, it's dead. I can't forget I'm supposed to be rescuing civilians as all this is going on too. Right, that other one is probably... No, it's... I would have figured that would have been in the window right there. Fucking hell, you still not dead? What the... Die! My God! I don't want to use any more fucking... Fine. I really didn't want to use any more shots on that, but... Okay, I don't think it can see me over here, so this is still decent Overwatch. This is still decent Overwatch. I'm pinned. I'm pinned in my dropship. Which is very much so non-ideal. Okay, there it is. Right, it's in the window. I figured you'd be up there. Can I see it from here? I can, and I can shoot it. Fire everything. Hits brilliantly, as always. Right. 47% chance. I'll take it. Yes. Okay, suppressed. Right. Now this is a new and interesting species of alien, which means nightstick, nightstick, nightstick. You're gonna fucking blow its head off if I do that. What's that? Oh, just okay. Just another cleaner agent. Nothing to be too worried about. Ah, God. The smoke is lingering in just the wrong place. In just the wrong area. Third Night Shroud continues to rescue the civilians. Smoke is lingering in just precisely the wrong bit of territory. Go on, my little mechanical Fin Khan. Kill the humans. Or that. That's an alternative too. Okay, time to get a little bit of move on. Really? Ah, well, it's smoke. They probably can't see me much. Oh, fucking Christ. Whoa! I feel as if that was mildly unfair, honestly. I feel as if that was incredibly unfair, honestly. How did you even... Video game. Video game. Right. Video game. Definitely video game moment. Okay. Sure, that was a tiny bit risky, but I figured with all of the smoke and everything that it wouldn't really be that big of a deal, and it really shouldn't have been, but apparently it really was. Ow. Okay, I am taking way too much damage. I need to be a lot more... I need to be a lot more careful. Okay, that's him. Everybody's fucking bleeding like mad, and my medic is on the other side of the map. I need to be playing a lot more carefully than I am. Okay, get the smoke up there. This assaulter cannot stay here, for obvious reasons. %. And he can't shoot because he just reload anyways. Alright, good shot. Alright, let's begin retreating. It is unfortunate that I could not get that thing as a captive. Very, very unfortunate indeed. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Fucking teen, ow. Okay, Draken. Come over here, buddy. Let's get that boo-boo fixed up. There we are. Alright, go rescue some civilians instead. Mojo Silva is not continuing this mission. He's not bleeding, which is nice, but he is in no condition to keep going. No. No condition to keep going. 5 turns left to get the civilians. Oh boy, this has been a fucking nightmare. Okay, let's get this civilian at least, because it's going to be too far away for anybody to see me get him. There we go. Kitan Star, he's in Overwatch there, which is fine. Another one of those sniper bitches, huh? God damn. God damn indeed. Another one of the snipers. What do we do? What do we do with you? I don't want to send in you. I don't want to send in anybody. Everybody is hurt badly. I am genuinely tempted to maybe even just retreat, but that's really not good. That's really, 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 really expensive. That's gonna be a lot of doomsday timer. Okay, just salvo rocket his ass. There you go. Turn him into literal fucking paste on the ground. There's the other guy. That is, it's certainly not the most conservative way of dealing with them. It is, in fact, the exact opposite of any conservative way of dealing with one's enemies, but it was undoubtedly effective, wasn't it? Alright, please, pop by a... There you go. I was about to say, please pop by a window so one of my snipers can take care of you. 4 turns. I've only rescued 2 civilians. 3 now. Draken, living dangerously. %. Fuck yes. Okay. Alright, my little Mars buddy. It's time for you to go probe it and see if there's anything else around. Nothing. Okay, right. We are going to just sprint to get some civvies then, and if another alien pops out of nowhere, I'm just gonna fucking scream. I'm just going to scream because that's all I will be able to do. Scream and curse myself for an impatient fool. For that is all I can do. Oh, fucking oh. Oh, fuck. Kill? Thank you. Thank you, Catan Star. Thank you. That was a very good shot. That was a very good shot, sir. Mars? Do you see that building over there? Beep. I don't want to. Beep. Okay. Disaster averted. Disaster averted. Right. 6, 7, 8. That has got to be the last one. That has got to be the last one of them, surely. Alright, there's probably another one back here, I'm assuming. just a little careful. Just a tiny bit careful. I've got the snipers back up if I run into something dangerous. Well, I didn't get to actually even try to subdue one of those new creepy aliens, which is a little unfortunate, as I'm sure they would have been valuable to capture, but considering the general beating my team took here, I feel like I'm doing the best I can in a somewhat trying situation. Right, nothing more there. So that's civilian number 8. Civilian number 8. Civilian number 9. I think we've got a clean sweep here. Yes, I think we do. Yes, I think we do. Look at the top left of the screen. Parallel more hostile enemies. Is there? Eliminate all hostile. There you go. Oh, okay. That is useful. Thank you for that, chat. That is a worthwhile thing for me to know. Thank you. Right. Well, a few injuries this time around. I feel like maybe I'm getting overconfident. Maybe that's what's happening, that I'm getting too large for my britches, because I feel like the last few confrontations have been a bit dodgier than the preceding ones. Look at these good boys, though. Look at all of the kills they've got. Look at Captain Fire, everything. 17 kills. He's done very well for us. He has the Distinguished Service Medal. He's probably my most decorated dude now. Wraith Corpse Analysis. Wraith. Wraith are an extraterrestrial life form, probably probable amphibious origin. These peculiar creatures are deadly opponents on the battlefield, possessing great intelligence, remarkable agility, and excellent vision. Accuracy 59. I'm seeing that, yeah. The physique of a wraith is slim and rangy, with elongated, triple-jointed legs that appear better suited to swimming than running. Their head is disproportionately large, with well-developed eyes and an omnivorous mouth. Two luminous, fleshy protrusions of unknown function on either side of the cranium. The autopsy revealed a number of hardened alloy plates surgically inserted just below the skin in various locations around the body. This subdermal armor renders these creatures relatively hardy combatants despite their otherwise lightweight physiology. Wraiths earn their name from the remarkable cloaking abilities that make them rather difficult to hit, as your soldiers can attest to. Their chameleon skin can instantly change color to match their surroundings, and their armor and weapons incorporate tiny optical projectors that allow them to mimic this behavior. However, this cloaking effect has limitations, primarily that it is unconvincing at short range, where the shimmer and visual imperfections are more easily spotted. Inflicting damage reportedly also causes temporary disruption of the camouflage, leaving the Wraith vulnerable to attack until further damage causes the system to reset. Nonetheless, Wraith are skilled and versatile combatants with few weaknesses. We should treat them with respect they deserve. Right, so toss a hand grenade at them whenever they go spooky mode. And then shoot them some more. Might as well queue up ballistic tests against those little bastards too, why not? Invasion begins in 3, 2, 1 day. Okay. So how bad is the invasion going to be, is the next question on the list then. I'm still short of money. So the funding report will give me $619,500. I can get another $525,000 from strategic operations right now, and it costs $100 to construct a base. And I hope I can refund this. And the base costs $1 million as well. Okay, so in reality, my original estimate that I needed $2 million is actually, if anything, undershooting the mark quite significantly. Right. I'm going to raise one more round of funding, which means with 766,000 plus 600,000, I'll have 1.5 million, which means I'm still like 400,000 short of actually getting a properly operational base up and running, but at least that will allow me to begin building that base. And another thing too, once I start building the base, I need to then start building Angel Interceptors, which is another 500,000 to 1 million. God damn, I am just out of money. Who would have thought that defending Earth against aliens would be such an incredibly cash-starved operation? My God. Right. Oh, that's an incredibly fucking cash-starved operation. Let's see, is there anywhere else I could put that base where it's not as, Oh. Pull down none. Okay, well, I'm assuming I can do it next day, then. You need AA guns? Yes. Okay, so the plan for the new base, once it's operational, is 3 hangars for 3 Angel Interceptors, and then, like, probably looking at 2 hangars to begin with, because that'll be enough for bare minimum operations. 1 radar, which is going to require like 2 generators. I would really have loved to be able to get that Elenium generator up and running first. Do I get it? Okay, so that's 5 days, which isn't that bad. 17 hours. Which gives me, which would save me a lot of money on the base operations, because hangars don't need power, do they? They do. They need 10 power. Okay, fair. So hangars 10, 20 power. Railway 70 power. Generators produce 40 power. Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna need the power upgrade first, aren't I? But I'm also researching the Dragonfly dropship right now, which will be a huge boost to my soldiers, but I'm assuming it's also gonna cost Elenium, so I don't want to build it until I can get the Elenium. Oh, god damn it. I don't fucking know. It's 50 Elenium. It's going to be all of my Elenium basically spent on upgrading power. God, I'll tell you this. The game does a fantastic job of making you fucking feel resource starved to high heavens. There is no doubt about that. I am feeling resource starved. I did. I recently sold a bunch of stuff. And I shouldn't sell stuff now because we got a funding report in 4 days, which means if you sell... Okay, so this is... I don't know if the game tells you this very well. I don't think so. But if you sell things multiple times during a month, you get negatives to your selling. You get minuses. So you don't really want to be selling stuff repeatedly. You want to be selling in batches of once per month. And I'm only like 4 days away from selling right now, so I would like to hold on and then sell, which will get me another, what was it, 300,000? 400,000. Okay, it's another 500,000. Okay, so I wish I knew what the... I'm just gonna wait 3 days. 3 days so I know what the Dragonfly dropship cost, because the Dragonfly dropship is gonna be huge. That is another 2 soldiers every mission, which is massive, not just for my ability to live through missions, but it's also massive for my ability to continue to train my soldiers, which is a big, big deal. Yeah. wait for the dragonfly, get the base started, hopefully get power started. If I can get power started, then start building second base. I am really annoyed that I don't have the second base up already, but you've also got to remember, even if I get the second base up, I still need to buy the interceptors. And each interceptor costs how much? And how long? A week. A week per interceptor. Oh boy. And then there's... Okay, so now I've also got the new aircraft, right? So the Phantom Interceptor. How soon do I want to switch over to Phantoms, I wonder? Because if I get one Phantom, then I'll need to buy one less Angel. And then I need laser weapons for them as well. Oh. What's the upkeep of the aircraft, actually? Doesn't say. I'm betting they're not free. Funding report. Show expenses. Okay, that's not bad, actually. That's not bad at all. 100,000 each, that's... Well, I mean, that's fucking hilarious. That's an absurd amount of money, really. But, okay, that's not as bad as it could be. And I'm gonna get 619,000... Well, no, I'm not. I'm gonna get 404,000, because that's the actual funds received, or total income? What? No, plus 58,000, so I'm going to get 619,000. Alright. Ugh. God, if I'm feeling this stressed after actually doing incredibly well so far, I can only imagine how terrible this must be for anyone who is not doing as incredibly well as I've been doing. Also, I'm gonna need to buy more fucking storage space soon because I'm actually running out of space. And I put the laboratory in the place where because I was like, I'm not gonna need any more storage place. Are you silly? It's an entire base. It's 150 slots. I'll never use that up. 5 seconds later. Upsetty spaghetti. Umbral Legions. Mars is R2D2. Trash cousin. He kind of is. He kind of is. Sujad, if you'd brought the spare shock in a backpack, you could have your shield to go back and get it from the dropship now. Oh, so yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. So dropping out on the floor. That's actually a smart thing that I maybe should do. Ducky and Debbie, we're not a crime syndicate. We're a crime syndicate, not trained soldiers. That's true. Sujad, that is how it works, though. Friendly fire cannot happen if your squaddy are adjacent to each other. If they're a space apart, it's risky. But they are adjacent to each other. Fire everything. Arch, can you not repair your interceptors? Oh, I can. They're fine. See, full armor, full health. They're fine. They repair automatically. Right. For reasons of dramatic convenience, chat, I'm going to call it there so that I can name the next episode The Alien Invasion Begins. I know, it's a cliffhanger. You hate cliffhangers. But unlike Firefly, this is fairly likely to continue, so don't fear. Although I am going to have to play more Dawn of War first, which I'm not looking forward to. I'm not looking forward to playing more Dawn of War. But once I'm done with Dawn of War, Warcraft 3 will be my post-Dawn of War 3 treat, which I will enjoy tremendously. As I'm also enjoying this tremendously. This is a very, 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 very good game. Very, very good game. I would recommend it, although again, as I said at the beginning of the first video, you need to go into Xenonauts with the understanding that the game is probably going to fuck you hard and relentlessly. And, seriously, Change the starting options, like the extra $1 million, absolutely, and remove the fucking 6 infiltrator agents. It's way too goddamn much. This is a game that is already balls to the wall hard on every single fucking solitary level, so do not feel bad in the slightest for making it slightly less absurdly abusive. Until, well, the day after tomorrow, when crush my cock with a rock I must, have a good night, chat.